Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another week in wrestling as we kick it off with WWE RAW tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. It's going to be a fun one, folks. Like, share, subscribe, be a part of the family. Join us. It's going to be a good one. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you Raw tonight. Looking forward to it. We will be your live reaction to all the action, your alternative commentary, if you will. Me and that pretty face got you for the next couple hours as we dive into all the things in the wrestling world, including an interesting Monday Night Raw ahead. Is the sky fun or are we having fun? We're going to talk about it. We're going to find out. But if you don't know who we are, I'm Mr. Evernight, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, we got to see if Monday Night Raw can keep that momentum that it had coming out of SummerSlam. The Raw after SummerSlam was great. Now we'll see if they can kind of keep that and where it's going to be a bit before they pay anything really off, I feel, on a PLE or on a Sunday night's main event or anything. So they got some time to build. They got some time to simmer saute, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, the major show that, a lot of people are waiting on or talking about, of course, is Survivor Series. Saturday main event popping up before that. Money in the Bank is now later in this year. So that's going to be a very intriguing pay-per-view that I think they're going to want to try and make, make it good, make solid, try and get it over. But there is the caveat of, is there a crown jewel? When's the crown jewel? Where's the crown jewel? So, I mean, again, there's been some debate. Nothing's official as far as last time I checked earlier today. But yeah, so I mean, that do they try and pack up is it a Punk KO or whatever it is? Like Roman's going to be there. Do they bring Brock out of retirement for a Saudi show? What does it look like? So that's always an interesting one, kind of in the mix of everything. Money in the Bank being later should make it interesting as well.
Oh, absolutely. Well, now, like maybe with this whole LA Knight storyline, do you think they kick it 10 weeks till Money in the Bank and he's not in Money in the Bank because he's facing Roman at the PLE?
That's their way of not hearing the fans complain that he didn't win it.
It's going to be interesting. Do they do it at the Sunday night's main event, which I think is out there sometime in September in Atlanta and everything? Yeah. But also, we haven't even talked about, they've got the whole tournament going on. We found out what Ray's whole situation was and everything. We're going to have Roman defend the world title in Mexico City on the 14th, I believe, in September. So we're starting that tournament to decide who faces Roman tonight.
It is an interesting thing that we have. I mean, I understand it. It's not going over my head in any way, shape, or form. I mean, again, did you ever think we'd get a lucha tournament and the winner gets to fight Roman Reigns? Okay.
Can I say I predict already who's going to win this?
Okay.
It's going to be Penta, and you're going to do, because Penta's the most believable person I feel in this tournament that could actually beat Roman Reigns. And they're going to have that big moment to where they get behind him and everything. I think he might even take it on his brother in the semifinals.
Did you forget I told you this on our last stream together?
You may have said this too. I don't care. I'm agreeing with you. I'm confirming. Right? I'm agreeing with you.
Right? It does make sense, though, don't it? Penta's the biggest name. Just the idea.
Psycho Clown, Laredo Kid, La Parka, all due respect. Love them. They're great and everything. Not challenging Roman Reigns. Not a believable challenger for Roman Reigns.
No. I mean, realistically, and I love the idea. You do a Penta Phoenix match. You really spend the time explaining to everyone they're brothers and why they haven't been hanging out. And now that Gable's the IC champion, this is the time where they hug and they're like, I miss you. Let's tag. And now we got a whole new team, a whole new thing.
But they have a match that tears the house down, and that's your big match out of this. That's your star-making moment, because then you get Penta versus Roman, and even still, Penta's not winning. Roman probably is holding that belt till we get till 43, and he loses it to Oba
or The Rock.
Don't Phoenix, you say that? Don't you ever say that?
Ray Phoenix, El Fiscal, Dragon Lee. I mean, Ray's the winner there. Dragon Lee against Wagner Jr. Maybe Dragon Lee. You go Phoenix, Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee is a regular guy on Raw versus Wagner Jr.
And then unless you let Wagner steal that one, just as a they can't lose them all. Penta's going to beat Laredo Kid tonight, I imagine. Psycho Clown, La Parka up in the air. I could see either guy kind of moving on. Psycho Clown may be a little distracted right now as he's got a new problem in Roxanne Perez's boyfriend decided to.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll never pass up seeing La Parka out there. But if like a Vikingo was in this, would he have almost felt a little bit more believable as a guy that could have taken on Roman?
No, I don't know. That's a tough one. Like he's the size of, he's up to Roman's knee.
But he's a top guy in AAA.
Yeah, I mean he is. Don't get me wrong. I don't know, maybe, but I think like someone like with a little more stature as far as size and such would be.
So Wagner Jr. Well, Wagner Jr. is going to would be the biggest luchador to take on Roman.
One of the the world's biggest lucha guy. But I mean like Penta's got that light heavyweight borderline, the 215 kind of weight class. So I think we're okay with Penta. Vikingo, I don't know. I like Roman and Vikingo. I just think that Roman
would Phoenix. So is Phoenix out because Phoenix might have that run on Mysterious vibe.
Yeah, to an extent, and that's why I love the idea that you might do Penta Phoenix in the final, and you give them, hey guys, you get 20 minutes, you get 22 minutes, do whatever you want. We're not even talking, just do whatever you want, go, and let them burn, like let them just tear it down and remind everybody, like, you think that, don't forget who we are, don't sleep on us for a minute. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's an interesting dynamic. I know there's been a lot of talk about Roman Reigns and folks out there. We see a filing in
with Penta. Sorry, if he can have a good match with Penta, does that kind of shut up this whole talk of like he can't wrestle or anything, that he doesn't have a good match? If he can actually hang with Penta,
I mean, he had a decent match with Seth on the at Survivor SummerSlam. I mean, if he can hang with a guy with like Penta, it wouldn't hurt his case. I mean, again, it's tough with Roman because, and we know a lot of people have been buzzing about Roman as of late, and some people don't like it. But I mean, the fact that Roman doesn't have great matches, Roman once upon a time, wasn't a great promo. This guy, like in the realm of things, like we're setting up a lucha tournament for Roman. Like there's no, we ain't got nothing else going on with the bloodline. Is the bloodline actually a thing?
LA Knight, though, too. That we were talking about him waiting in the wings. I still think this is a little bit of a holding pattern, but I also think that it shows Roman Reigns is the guy that he gets people over. LA Knight, it's a big moment that he's out there having, the feud with Roman. Penta out there, he has the big match. That's almost a making match with him.
Roman. But LA Knight's getting the match with Roman. Like Roman doesn't really. I don't think Roman's a guy that puts people over. And LA Knight's a guy who's over, and that's why he's getting the match. He's not. I mean, he's already over. Roman had nothing to do with his popularity.
But it doesn't make him feel more like he's the star guy. Like he's now elevated beyond the upper mid card guy into the main event. Now that he's actually going to have the match with Roman. Now you're going to play into this whole story now too. I'm interested to see where LA Knight Bloodline can't touch him. Bloodline can't touch him. So now does he just be the lovely little piss ant, be that Stone Cold Steve Austin that everybody says he rips off and just starts mocking the Bloodline the whole time backstage? Nah, you can't do nothing.
If you're going to push LA, you gotta make it happen. You got to make LA matter. You got to make LA feel right. But folks, I will say quickly, hello. I see the chat filling up. We will get to roll call momentarily as Nick and I reacquaint ourselves after a couple days off. But yeah, I mean, the Roman situation.
Like 24 hours. We had the members only stream out.
No, we did actually.
Yeah, that's where I'm Nick Hogan now for the fantasy football league.
I
sent you the Hogan one that you sent me because you sent me the whole things of Hogan saying, "You want to brother?" I sent it to the missus and everything, and she even did a double take. Did he just say your name?
Yeah,
shit. Like, yeah, but he's ceased to be.
I mean, again, sitting atop. So,
but you know who I'm taking. You know who I'm taking.
We all know. We all know. Fucking Nick Hogan out here, brother.
Hey.
But yeah, like I said, we will get to the chat momentarily. Yeah, a lot going on tonight. We will talk about it. The tournament's coming up. What will happen with LA Knight? Lots of buzz online. People freaking out about Danhausen. People freaking out about other things. The Roman Reigns debate. As far as people saying he's overrated, that got all hot and heavy this week. I mean, I know people are mad at him, but I mean, Roman is one of the most overrated kind of top guys I've ever seen.
No, I don't.
What do you mean? No,
I get the whole.
Is he on the Rushmore? Would you put him on Rushmore?
To me, I have Rushmores in decades. I can't do an out and outright Rushmore because there's no way. Because I mean, think about even the Attitude Era. That's 3 heads right there.
Could be
right. And you could even argue a 4 right there that instantly clear it. So I go in decades. The whole
you don't feel like Roman was just a guy shoved down our throat?
Yes, he was at one point, and I think he's very much grown into his shoes. Yes, he was at one point.
He's good. He's much better now.
He is very much. He has fit into his eventual position that he was put in. Those running shoes ain't your size, and he grew into them out there. If he pulled WWE out of the whole Thunderdome era, let's not pretend and sit here and hot dog and grandstand.
How did he do that?
The Bloodline stuff. The Bloodline stuff wasn't one of the greatest stories.
Well, thank you, Sami Zayn.
The best thing in a decade.
Thank you, Sami Zayn, for making that interesting.
Oh yeah, no,
come on now.
No part. Roman had
again.
No
I think, well, okay, great. But is that Roman?
No,
is that because Roman's so good, or is that because Paul Heyman? Like Roman was dead in the water if it wasn't for Paul Heyman.
Heyman was the fucking spark that Roman needed to switch him fully across the fucking goal line. I'll give you that. But Roman is still taking that ball and ran with it. He is very much the guy now at this point. And to say the most overrated, then you're excluding guys like the Ultimate Warrior and like that. There have been guys that have been.
I think because the Ultimate Warrior didn't get like a decade run of like every WrestleMania.
Because he's that goddamn good.
But he wasn't that damn good.
Goddamn good because
not really. Not really. When was the last time you talked about an amazing Roman Reigns match?
We talked about it with him versus Seth. We thought that was one of the better matches of the year.
It was a good match, but a lot of Roman stuff has been story driven. Like Mania was a great moment, but not because Roman Reigns is a great wrestler, because of The Undertaker showed up, John Cena showed up.
Roman versus Seth was a good match. You even said on stream and agreed with me that Roman has very much proved the doubters wrong on that he could actually wrestle. He's become a better
matches like this remind you that there was a skill there, but he doesn't do it very often. Like it's great that you have talent apparently, but I mean, you go through a time where WWE wasn't exactly the hottest product. There was a time where a lot of people were flocking over to AEW because that was new and exciting.
And what pulled them back? The tribal chief.
The tribal chief saved it.
The Roman Reigns.
Paul Heyman. Roman was,
If you want to even put it down to that, but it's still, if that's what put the battery pack in Roman's back, then I'll take that. Because still, he completely just ran with the ball now. I've said it. LeBron James himself, once he finally went to like Miami and everything, he found out who the fuck he was.
I don't know, man. I mean, to an extent, that moves the needle. A lot of people pop wrestling. People, does the vibe change when he's not around?
People complain that he's not on the show because they want him on the show more, but he's overrated.
Well, because you're sitting in the top spot, holding onto a belt 90% of the time. When you're never around, how are you never around? Like you come down once in a while, and every build to every match is the same. It's a lot of talking because he doesn't do the extra work. Again, his matches are good. Like Seth's match was good. It was good for him. It actually reminded us that maybe he could do a little shit. But ultimately, a lot of his matches are slow, boring. His entrance takes forever. Like it's a lot of like the marketing machine behind him.
It is an event when he comes down. It is, Olympus has come down from his throne out there, and he makes it so everybody soaks in the entire moment. We even talked about it of his past 4 matches, his whole comeback since he's won the belt and everything. There's been no bloodline interference, which used to be quote unquote his crutch in his matches.
Absolutely.
He has won everything clean.
Yeah, that's been a big change for 4 matches. but we're talking like it, for a career. I mean, again, I think if they give
But
other
you
people,
can't hold the corporate machine of Vince and everything trying to shove clearly the big dog down our throat, pause on all of that,
yeah,
to where that still is who he is today. That's not the same thing. That is not the same guy. That is not the same talent.
yeah, I'm not arguing that. Like, again, this is the best Roman Reigns. Paul really rubbed off on him. Like, there's an attitude, there's a swagger, there's a level. He's a draw. He's one of the biggest needle
He's the
movers right
definition
now.
of aura in pro wrestling. Him and Obafemi are the two fighting it out for aura.
Fair enough. And I'm not. I mean, as it stands right now, you're not wrong. I just wonder if, like, overall, like, I don't know if I put him in the top 5 of all time, the top 10 of all time.
This decade,
like,
would you put him top 5?
This decade?
Because I told you that's how I do it in decades. Because you look at the Attitude Era, you could already name Rock, Austin
in the
Taker.
2020s. In the 2020s, yeah, he'd have to be in the top 10.
Is he the first head? Is he the first head?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Pause.
It depends, and I think what gets mixed up with that is, all right, so how are we deciding? But overall, yeah, he's definitely a top guy in the last 5 years for sure. But a lot of people are indifferent about how he was run and basically the untouchable.
Because they still have, it's the same thing that we saw with Cena. You still hold on to
but
that,
Cena showed up. Like, Cena would do a U.S. title run and have open challenges. Like, Cena was there.
But Roman, you don't know where Roman's at in his career trajectory and everything. You can look back on it now with Cena, now that he's hung it up. You can't look back now with Roman, and Roman has his own health issues and everything that make it to where he keeps it limited.
Yeah, I think if Roman continues this run, that like the kind of where he is at now, and he's a consistent fixture for a while, but I don't think he will be. So, I mean, I think there's a case where he's still putting the final stamps on what his legacy is going to be. I don't think he, is as good as people make him out to be as far as a career guy, a top guy. I think there's a lot of names I put ahead of him when I think of like best wrestling careers.
And I think that people, not even on one hand, they've kind of always held the big dog against him. And I think just people have kind of soured on him right now because it feels a little bit like it's the trendy thing to do. I think the man just disappeared into the oblivions. So I will do this real quick. I think KJ got so bothered and so worked up about Roman Reigns. Roman just snapped him out of existence out there. But I guess I will start saying hi to the people out here. We're back. We're coming alive. Nope. Hands off the wheel. You direct the ship there, Captain. Oh, Captain.
There we go. Yeah, that was my bad. But
fair enough. I thought WWE Radio just took you off the air right there
right.
Real quick because you said something negative about Roman Reigns.
I like the debate. I mean, Roman again.
I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it, so that's why I love you. Yes.
I don't think so. I just don't think it's a slant. Like, I don't think he's LeBron because it's a different animal. Like, LeBron had to find his way, and I shit on LeBron all the time. I think that's
what Roman did. Roman got I think put out there of he's supposed to be the prodigal son, supposed to be the chosen one, was supposed to be the one to take over John Cena, and he wasn't.
And he never did. He never filled John Cena's shoes. He's never been as big as John
his own path.
But
LeBron
he's never. I don't think he's ever hit the pinnacle that John Cena hit. He definitely didn't hit the pinnacle Rock or Austin.
Has anyone? That goes into the whole conversation.
He's the captain, my captain. If he saved us, he killed us.
Has WWE changed the game to where now the company gets over before a talent gets over?
In a lot of ways. I mean, we talk a lot about that even with the heat of things. We're not even getting, we're not even really getting into, I can't believe the bad guy did that. It's, I can't believe the company booked the good guy to lose this way.
Right. That's when you want to put the company over more than any talent, that's what's going to happen, Hunter.
True. Definitely a possibility for sure. But all that being said, folks, now that I'm in and out, but we do have the top 3 from Friday. Spaz, Adam, Reader. Could be incorrect, actually. I don't know if I updated that. But nonetheless, they were top 3 once upon a time, and shout out to them. You can have it. It's a Monday. We're coming back in. But a lot going on here today, folks. Blow up the chat. Click the reaction buttons. We want to see 100 plus with us every single show. But yeah, I think Jules is the first one I see. Now, actually, you are going to have to go to the top because I started this one because
Fair enough. So I'll
jumped out
all the way up to the top. We're climbing.
Yeah, it's what national day is
game on Price. Price is Right. The Kenyoto game out there, climbing to the top of the hill there. But Cherokee George out there beating Zach, surprisingly. Evening all. It's National Coffee Month. Love coffee, especially mocha and donut shop. Yeah, I'm a tea guy. I'm not a coffee guy.
No, I'm a coffee guy all the way. I don't have, at this point in my life, I don't have very many vices, and coffee is definitely one of them.
I'm so on-coffee that the missus has like a ninja coffee maker because our Keurig died and everything. And I'm like, I don't know how to operate this thing. It's like, I feel like a 6-year-old looking at a computer. I don't know what to do with it.
We go looking for like specialty coffees and shit. Like, you know, we gotta like taste them out and try them.
Some hot water in a tea bag. Pause. Yeah, and I'm there.
Yeah, Ryan. You know, that was very much my mom's growing up.
Well, that fits. That checks out. But Damien Solo kicking off Raw tonight. I did see this rumor going around. I don't like that. I don't think it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how, where, or why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
He's calling out the big dog, or unless he's calling out Roman.
Would he call out Roman? Is he over enough as a babyface? Listen.
Does he jump LA in his spot?
I was just about to say that. If he leapfrogs LA, it's hilarious. In a tragic way.
Yeah, well, is this just you get one more shot at being the tribal chief and then you got to fall in line? Because again, can Solo survive on his own? Like, can a Samoan make it in WWE right now that's not part of the bloodline? The Tongans don't count because they're Tongan, not
right. Yeah, I mean, Solo's kind of getting this solo push and he's organically getting over the crowd. So again, I mean, I'm curious. And if you want guys, we said this to Michael Hayes before when we talked about Chelsea, of like, if you want Solo to feel like a top guy, you got to put him in top guy positions and see if he can do it. So he's doing well. Big pops at SummerSlam. We'll see what he has to say. Probably setting up the main event for tonight.
You're not going to know your starting quarterback unless you get him out there to start a game.
You got to get on the field.
King, what up? Ken, hey guys, seeing reports that JC Jane is the reason for Bella and Chelsea's injuries. Fact or fiction?
I don't think
yes. The Chelsea one, I don't know who's at fault. I think
I thought it was the other two. I thought it was Fallon and Laney when they did their finisher. I thought they came early, but unless I'm incorrect, but that's where I thought that was Chelsea. The Bellas a little, but again. I have a green talent is what fragile. Yeah, I mean the Bellas have had a big problem trying to stay healthy altogether. And again, I think we run into some of these issues when you do have a good amount of green talent running around. We see a lot of like blood and potatoes and things that we don't really fully expect to happen.
Yeah, and it's not even AEW. But well, speaking of green talent, can we at least get Chelsea Green out there with the Rip Hamilton mask a little bit?
Yes.
And she go dashing Chelsea Green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw people implying that she was going to be giving up the belt, but it's a broken orbital bone. So hopefully she can just, let it heal, wear a mask, talk through it, make it a gimmick. She did it already.
Giving it up to Rhea, because did you see Rhea out there of stone leg after fresh out of surgery?
Can't move. Yeah. I mean, it would be insane if we had to do another tournament or another battle royal or another something for another interim champion. That
the interim to the interim to the interim.
Right? Like shit. Just title changes.
Zach, what up? Ronan, I see you. Cool, what up? Big Mama Box out there.
Let's go.
J-Boy, I see you. Ronan again. Roll Tide, the Lantern becoming a member out there. Shout out. I already got to your jewels with the two.
Yeah, don't forget those jewels. If you got some jewels,
Yes,
Only
we're paid in rubies and shekels and shillings.
right? But why is the rum gone?
So, that's what it's every stream, my guy.
But why?
Soffit, what up? TJ, what up? Candy Tink, when is Sunday night's main event? I think.
Oh, that's right. So for those who don't know, the next Saturday main event is on a Sunday.
Yeah. So it's Sunday night main event, and I saw everybody saying that they should name it Sunday Night Heat, especially when it's out there in Atlanta and everything.
I mean, that is a great idea. I honestly,
you have the trademark, you have the gimmick, fucking play into it.
Yeah, and I mean, you were one of the first people I heard say that, and I think, yeah, do it. Like, okay, we can't go on a Saturday because we got some, tomfoolery to get into. So, yeah, I mean, make it a Sunday Night Heat. I think it's great.
Out there in a hot letter. But
yeah, now I wonder if contractually are they like? I mean, fuck. I mean, have some
that contraction.
Yeah, have some creative freedom.
Contractual situation.
Yeah, like is they really like? No, you were supposed to do this many Saturday Night main events. We don't want Sunday Night Heat. That'd be ridiculous.
That's why we don't know if it's on Peacock or not anymore. It's not on TV anymore. Yeah, I think that's wearing thin. But Anthony becoming a member out there.
Let's go.
I am behind with 22 seconds, so I don't know if you want to play Yippee Skip.
Do we only have 22 seconds?
Yeah, but I got Murs, what up? Hey guys, come on, read my statements. I think September 14th, just a date. The OTC will still retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes,
for sure.
I think Roman holds it till 43.
Yeah, I don't see anybody unless they get bold. And I mean, if I had money and I could throw it at them to do something for me, I would really, 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 really push. Give Oba that belt before the end of this year.
They will. Well, no, it'll be at Mania. It'll be at Mania.
No, see, that's an issue, and I think a lot of people. I'm always the one on these streams, which I should shut up for a second because the show's about to start. But I'm always saying patience. But at what point is the trickle effect starting to, give us brain damage of like, all right,
trickle down effect. Trickle down economics doesn't always work. Because I got to
then.
Yeah. Hey, what up? OG Dale, I see you. J-Boy, Boston. Paul Carpenter, you already started, so we'll come back to you out there with the super chat.
That's a lot. All right, I'll plow through some of these from the bottom up. But Soffit, Boston, Kevin, rolled side together. You can sync up at home. OG Dale, Trey, J-Boy, Kazi. It's always a pleasure. I know we've already said hi to you, but it's great to see you on the screen. Dustin, Soffit, we got you. Paul Carpenter in the house. Cooper, our late entering. I like you. Let's go. J-Boy, Bernard, he's going to win it all. Jessica, let's go. Cherokee, we got you, buddy. How you doing? Let's go, folks. It's Monday. We're live. Are you ready? Stephanie Vacour walking in with the fans.
Becky, so, yeah, we're kind of getting our version of Donna and Jackie out here with Becky and Stephanie Vacour.
Roxanne Perez with Judgment Day. Are they sponsored by Mountain Dew this week? Why is everything code red?
Well, they might be out there with Lucky Charms, as lives out there playing backpack with Dom.
Right.
Which, by the way, Code Red is the best Mountain Dew flavor out there. # not sponsored.
I don't really fuck with Mountain Dew. No offense.
Code Red is my favorite soda beverage of all time.
Yeah, I don't really care for. And remember, our Mountain Dew is different than yours. So
yeah, well, we got all the extra shit.
You get all the caffeine.
Allow.
Yeah, yours is borderline, a narcotic, but hey.
Yeah.
But we go back to Rome in LA, Nick.
Hey,
the opening package.
They're gonna play into this. This is gonna be their main event title for a bit. Now it's just gonna be, where do they pay it off? Did they pay it off Sunday Night Heat, Sunday night's main event? Do they wait all the way to Money in the Bank? I don't think you can get all the way to Survivor Series with it.
Right. What you could do is if he has a match with Roman before Money in the Bank, Roman screws him in some way, shape, or form. Everyone's upset that Roman screws him. Then he goes into Money in Bank, wins it, gets a rematch, and like, all right, now my turn to get revenge. Or, I mean, the other fear is they do it early, and then it's just, we did it now to get the fans off our back, and we're moving on.
Well, yeah, and well, is he a guy that's better suited as a Money in the Bank briefcase holder? Like Trick Williams, some people thought that he lost the U.S. title because he might end up being a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Do certain people kind of almost end up better because they're the briefcase holder versus they actually challenge for the belt?
Yeah, in a way. And I think it sets up that moment, right? And that moment leads to a lot of emotion and energy. So yeah, for a guy who you're dying to get over, and he actually wins the Money in the Bank, and then out of nowhere one night that music hits, the place will, again, it elevates that baby face in such a way because you get to see him be victorious. So now your support of him was justified. You're vindicated. Now you love him even more.
Could you see that moment as I see? Actually, we got a new couple of Twitch people out there and everything.
Twitchers!
Yeah, but the real Dom out there, the women's championship is cursed. That's why everyone gets injured around the championship and all of that. But could you hear Roman's climbing up, pulling himself up on the ropes and everything like that? Just went through war and everything.
Yeah.
Nearly
Solo lay base to him, or
L.A. Night.
Yeah. So, I mean, I do see a world where maybe he gets a Saturday night main or Sunday night main event, Saturday main event. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Solo.
Making me dizzy. Solo is opening a show. Am I in the right place? Yo, they might have to re-push this guy better. What is happening?
Has he just started? Has he passed his brothers? And that's tend to be a thing at times of the youngest brother passes the older brother.
He might have passed all of them. Like all of them. Like
not Jacob.
Different style.
Oh, he's the best. He's probably the best babyface out of the three. I'll give you that.
It's just weird because he's only been like a babyface for a second.
No, I think he's been for a minute.
Right? Oh, new member Wesley. Welcome. Turn it up. Let's go, Wesley. How you doing?
That sounds like a 90s like
show. Yeah, I was waiting for Scotty to come out.
Yeah, turn it up. Banging it.
Pause, maybe.
That's their song. That's the lyrics.
I know. Oh, but here comes Jay. So we're kind of pushing Jay toward, I guess, Jay's had issues with Solo.
Yeah,
but look.
Big bro be little bro, and hey, you stole my run it back. You stole my taunt.
He is 100% Simon Phoenix. And if you don't, I know you were thinking about it on Friday. That's Demolition Man. That's Wesley Snipes.
Oh, no.
So
I said it and didn't even know.
Right? So that is the back. I was on my pause and I was trying to type in. It was lost in translation.
Phoenix. You were summoning Spaz Phoenix and everything.
Right?
Yeah.
But he's got that vibe. And, maybe it is a case of, hey, listen, Trips, man, this MFT thing's not really going well. You guys know it. We know it. All right. They bring in Haku, make the Tongas cooler. You're running all this kind of New Japan vibe with them. Cool. And then Solo maybe just said to the bosses or creative, hey, just kind of let me go. Let me try. And this is Solo.
This puts Hunter's whole statement about are you more over than so-and-so in check right now with stuff like this, because now Solo's more over than you would dare say Jey Uso.
But that's where, I think in check is a good way to put it, because if you're living by it, if you organically get yourself over and the crowd's going nuts, like LA Knight or Solo or someone like that, then by your own words, out of your own chicken lips, you gotta push them. You gotta push them.
Chelsea Green.
You gotta give them some love. You gotta put them in positions that matter. Right now, Solo's killing it. And the whole crowd does the eat thing and then goes back to kind of like cheering more for Solo.
Does this make you really wish like they could have done something with the MFTs? Like you look at a JC Mateo, or was it a collection of talent in the wrong places? Like I got a 69, 79, 40 mile automobile.
I think there was a lot of potential. They just didn't have anything, and that Wyatt 6 feud killed them and it went on forever. That honestly,
it was an incursion, to quote Marvel, of it killed both universes.
Oh yeah, it decimated both of them. Like we didn't have any interest in the MFT because that's all they did was dick around with that shit. So I think now that they've switched it up, and again, seeing like the Solo kind of so confident, so charismatic, literally on his Wesley Snipes vibe. It's crazy fun.
Yeah, but he's got that Daddy Quiche like charisma a little bit.
Yeah, he's not nearly as serious as Jay. Jimmy's funny. But you're right. Like, I mean, imagine this was the Solo we got in the MFT run, and he's like was more, even as a heel, more kind of just this guy. It might have been cool.
Do this towards Jacob, who's the "I love you Solo."
Right. He does the yeet.
But it tends to honestly at times work out that way when you've got a family of athletes.
Right.
The youngest one ended up being the best because they get all the residuals.
That's it, right? Trust me. Right now, my little brother's somewhere nodding, like, yeah, man.
I'm big little bro to my littlest bro right now. Literally,
it all trickled down.
Yeah,
which means as the first one, I'm the worst one, and that's not good. Sucks. I won't admit it though.
Sometimes you got to wear the crown of thorns.
It's a part of age. We all hang out, and I'm getting shelled in NHL. I'm getting mad. It's bullshit. I taught you everything you know.
I taught you that, Deke.
I mean, the crowd is very much into this opening segment. Are we going to get Jay Solo tonight, main event?
But now, where's everybody, all the detractors, everybody that says, oh, the bloodline ain't hitting like it used to and everything, when this is ancillary, this is Paulie versus Vinny out here in the Sopranos, and we're still hitting. We're still putting up a batting average.
I think the interesting thing over the last few weeks is going into SummerSlam, I don't think it was that interesting, the 6-man situation. It wasn't that compelling. It was almost like it felt like everyone was just doing like keep busy work. And so now this coming out of it feels solid, and two brothers actually pissed off at each other. I like that, but I think the fans were kind of a little quiet or a little reserved at first because it was like, LA is never getting pushed. Royce, we don't know.
Jay gets a pop. Hey, look what Lil Jimmy got Lil Ray out here doing. I'm going to deliver your ass first class to the tribal chief. This your warning shot.
Right, he ducked. It's okay.
Slogan's over. Pew,
yo, right back there.
Pew, pew. He's got the perfect counter.
Pew, pew, motherfucker. He ducked and then looks behind him and says, y'all okay back there? I accept.
Yeah. But no, we said it with the Raw after SummerSlam. Does it feel like WWE's turned a corner? Or they've hit a reset button? They pulled an alarm.
It feels like when a team's been on a losing streak, they have like a players-only meeting, and they come out a little more vigorous. It feels like they were like
together.
Yeah, it almost felt like, okay, guys, SummerSlam didn't quite go the way we thought. It's not our best feeling.
Ain't selling that much.
It felt like, what's up? What's up? All right, how do we fix this? And maybe it did lead to more conversation of like, we need better matches. We need longer matches. Like the wrestling show has to be good outside of like the ads. Great, you want to show all your ads? Your ads mean nothing or are worth nothing if the show's garbage.
I have to say two things, because once you started saying what's up, I started thinking of R-Truth, and I thought of him showing up. Oh, my bad.
That's on me, y'all.
But no, do you think that this was ever at any point Nick Khan, Triple H, anybody from WWE really sat there and went, hey, TKO, we've tried it your way, and your way isn't exactly working. So maybe let us wrestling people do the wrestling thing.
Yeah. And again, I don't know how much truth to TKO poking their nose in, because nobody
I
really
think heavy-handed. I think they're ham-fisted. Fucking.
But I mean, again,
throttle.
so again, in theory, like the story is, and from what I understand, they're not like that with Dana White and MMA and UFC. They're not heavy-handed with him. So the idea that, like, why would we trust Dana, but we don't trust this guy?
They've been with Dana for a while. Yeah,
it's just I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if anything has substantiated that.
Well, who says that they're not ham-fisted?
I'm not saying they're not. I truly don't know. But whatever is happening behind the scenes, it does have to clean up. As far as you can't bore us out of our money. We will stop spending money if it's boring. As right now, I got Penta and Laredo Kid in a really cool kind of package setting up this match. They want to fight Roman.
Well, and was SummerSlam the example when they may have had to paper tickets, when they were doing less than half of a full venue?
Yeah, because I don't think, and anyone out there trying to say otherwise, I think they're full of shit. Here comes Penta. But I think when you book that venue as the WWE, you're expecting it's to the capacity that you desire. You don't expect to, have that stage halfway in the middle of that fucking field. So anyone trying to say otherwise, I think is wrong. And I think when with shareholders and publicly traded companies, if it affects their bottom line, there will be a conversation had somewhere. Someone's having the conversation of, wait a minute, we only made.
This is why we said speak with your fucking wallet and everything, because that's the only thing that'll get across to them. It won't be a tweet. It won't be an Instagram post. It won't be this. It won't be a comment on a video or anything.
No.
How you get back at a company, how you speak to a company like this is with your dollars and cents, because that's what ultimately matters to them.
Exactly, and the same thing goes for the other company. Like if the Meltzers of the world are telling the truth, then everyone out there who's like that. All these hundreds of thousands of fans that, show up on HBO Max that we can't prove. If they exist, speak with your wallet. If AEW is the best wrestling company in the world, then speak with your wallet. Show up, show out, prove it. If they're doing dynamites in front of 2,000 people, I'm having trouble believing. But
Uncle KJ, they've already sold more tickets to All In than SummerSlam. They already do 500,000 plus on Max and everything. They'd already do at least 1 point whatever every AEW pay-per-view. All of these numbers that can't be substantiated or anything, but they do it all, right?
And I'm not saying, let's say it's all true. I want it to be true. But then it should show up in the box office.
The return on investment.
Right. And again,
how is all of this working, but the live shows aren't? What?
And again, I think at times you have like this, people overlook certain facts to use other facts. For example, you booked a place that can hold up to 100,000 people. A few years ago, you had, arguably 80,000 people there. 2 years ago now, you had, you had 50,000. Now, you're trailing that number. So we've watched that. So instead of talking about our decline, we're going to point out, well, at least it's better than that. Well, you don't want to fucking sync with them. Like, pack the buildings and pack locally. Great. Well, the British get jazzed for AEW. That's awesome.
You see that get thrown around constantly, though, in any sort of discussion, whether it be either way or vice versa, of, well, blah, 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 blah. But will AEW or blah, 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 but WWE? No, we're not talking about them. Like, it feels like we're going back to having conversations with some children out here. No, we're not talking about what Susie did. We're talking about what you did. So let's focus on what you did before we start worrying about what Susie did.
Yeah, I mean, Uncle Dave does that so often. It feels so immature, like you said, of like, but them, like Brian will like,
Jimmy got away with pulling her hair.
Yeah.
What? Who gives a fuck?
Right? Like, these matches are too long. Oh, WWE does long matches all the time. Actually, Dave, have you not criticized them for the opposite?
Right.
Help me understand what we're saying here. But again, it's kind of that knee-jerk reaction to it all. But real quick, I feel like we've been neglecting the chat a little bit.
We have,
but Ham and Eggers, what's that?
I just said, yeah, a little bit. We've been chatty.
Right. Nair, welcome. Don't forget, super chat, super stickers will make you stand out. I know there's a couple in there. We are getting Penta and Laredo Kid to kick this one off after what I thought was a really good segment between Jay. People are going to shit on it because Jay's there, but I thought it was good between Jay and Solo.
Yeah, but it's like we've said, it's becoming more and more of, you can tell the aggregators and the agitators that are out there just kind of saying shit for engagement than anybody that actually watched this as. So now Jay's out there getting dapped up and everything. Like, yeah, you did one for the family. You did what you should have done. But no, you see, it's easy to tell, and it's getting more and more obvious to tell people who watch clips versus people who watch the shows.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. And I keep saying it. And you and I have been kind of on the same page as far as, I don't think WWE gets enough credit for some of the good matches they are having. And I think AEW is still getting too much credit for some of the matches they are having.
Paul, screw this chat. Chopped and screwed, Paul Wall. What?
I mean, all at once or one at a time? How? Anyway. How do you want us to go about this?
We take numbers like a fucking deli? Like, what are we doing out here?
What kind of shit is that?
Exactly, but no.
No serving.
Apologize, and again, as much as if Jey Uso wins, Jey Uso delivers Solo Sikoa to Roman Reigns. That's a lot for a stipulation.
That's a weird wait. You can tell us that
delivers him like a honey baked ham. What
was he fucking Amazon? What are you talking about? Like, what are we doing? Roman got a tracker on Solo. Oh, he's out for delivery. Great.
He's 3 stops away.
It's one of those things where you say it. If Jay beats Solo, he's going to deliver him to Roman. Okay, fine. I get it. Tribal chief. Gotcha.
He has to deal with the tribal chief.
It's not a match stip. It's an angle that comes out of the match. It shouldn't be a stip. That's
Yeah. So let's all take a guess right now. How many stops away is Solo Sikoa from Roman Reigns? Because I have to hit refresh because my
jokes. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, we will get Solo versus Jey Uso. What does Solo get if he wins? Not delivered?
Is that what, like, return to sender?
Yeah, like, what does he get a perk? Does he get to deliver Jay to something? Like, I don't get it.
Right?
It's so silly.
Sorry, mush just froze, and I am in the fucking ether zone of I don't know what's going on right now. So yeah.
All right. Penta gets the best of the first exchange. Should be a fun match. And listen, this AAA thing has gone extremely well for the brand AAA and WWE. Anyone saying otherwise are blowing my mind.
I have Laredo Kid with a drop kick off the top rope.
Boom.
It looks like we're going to commercial.
Moses, hands up.
Back to live. Yeah, going for a tope.
Oh, wait, Penta just waiting. Penta. There you go. That's what should happen. If you're up in alert, you shouldn't wait for him to hit you. You should hit him. Crossbody.
Oh, I got a Hurricane Rana into the corner.
Hurricane Rana into the corner. You leapfrogged me.
I told you. My stuff just decided it wanted to freeze up like a maple tap. And now I got Laredo pulling out Penta. Do I need a hiccup there?
Penta on the floor. Flap to the mouth.
I don't even know where you're at now.
Back onto the apron. You should be slightly ahead of me.
I got Laredo off the top rope. Moonsault barely catches Penta
off the top. So right there. Like
so Laredo with a clap. With a clap.
Hands up. Picks up Penta. How we doing, folks? Lady B in the house. They throwing Solo out. A white van is hilarious. Just rolling up and just chucking them. Be like old school. Tell me we will fucking kill you. You're like, ah!
Yeah. Don't ever with O'Doyle again.
Oh, crowd's a little
Laredo in
quiet.
control
I'm
right now.
surprised.
1, 2, 2 count. Sorry.
Oregano.
Oregano. It's not oregano, but it looks like oregano.
Oregano.
It's named like oregano.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we go to a commercial break. The show rolls on. Lots going on. Penta Laredo Kid for a chance to fight Roman Reigns. They will also be delivered to Roman. Apparently, Roman getting all the deliveries here today. Skip, DoorDash, and Amazon, whatever. Jamazon.
Yeah, Samoa's on out there, but yeah, again, we still got to guess how many stops away is Solo from Roman. Like, how many more segments, matches, etc. do we have?
Based on how I think tonight's going to go, I'm going to say several. I don't think it's going to get where it's going.
He's 7 stops away.
Right. Jay's not going to get a good rating on this delivery. Brutal.
He left it on the curb. He didn't send the picture.
No. They didn't send the picture. Dude, the other day, a guy sent me a picture and I was in it.
What?
I got the picture of my food and I was in it. It was like,
yeah.
What are we doing? Speaking of that, I'll be right back.
There it was. KJ's going to go get hit.
We can still hear you.
Well, fair enough. Well, I don't know. I always don't know. But KJ's going to go get his food. Food. Yes. As finally I'm back as I'm in commercial breakout here right now. But Samuel, I see you. MDB. A Samoa's on is basically John Nia Jax. A little bit. But yes. Oh, I clicked my mouse too hard. I needed to get into Wrestling for Life Fantasy Football, but I'm not a member. Well, shout out maybe next time or anything like that. I know Small Mark was out there. We had a couple of people that was the cutoffs. We were getting down to like we were about to pull it out of 10, but then we got 11 out of 9 somehow. And then it became, oh, we're waiting for 12. And once we got 12, we kind of called it there. But yeah, no, I'm sure there might be another league or anything floating around out there. You can still always do the fantasy football league and, fantasy football and rep us too. But as I'm in commercial, let me get to some of these super chats that have been sitting there. But Paul with the $5, Roman Reigns, Wrestling for Life Court. It's the only way we can solve it and make it happen. Get Anthony for the middleman. That's actually not a bad shout if Anthony is the judge. And that might be the first time in a hot minute we've actually had something that might be worth or can survive by the time we say it's going to be a thing and we actually do it, of that being a wrestling court. Roman Reigns as the most overrated top guy of all time, that might be a thing. Yeah. I see your comment. I'll get to you in a minute there, sir, behind the scenes. But yes, Anthony out there becoming a new member. Paul, I got you. Spaz with a $10 super chat. I ain't afraid of no jewels. That top spot is mine. Nah, all love. Hope everyone's living good on a Monday. Well, the boys do it like no other. Respect. But seriously, heavy as the head. Calm in the crown, corner in the crown. Pop goes the weasel, make the weasel go pop. As I'm back in the action as Penta all over Laredo Kid. But yeah, no, shout out of again, just trying to do as much as we can out there. Still growing and showing out there. Still out there trying to take over the world every day. Penta with the suspended kind of pendulum kick into the corner. Spaz on today's with another $10 out there on today's Internet Idiots. So many AW fans pulling for them to get rid of the tag and trios titles for a faction set. What the fuck? So we just could combine the two already bad things to make a better thing, where before each title match, both teams agree how many members participate. No, I don't know who said that, but just all of the no. Yeah. Absolutely. As we're Poison Rana from Laredo on Penta. Does he sneak out a win out here? Does this still Does this become a moment to where somebody who shouldn't be facing Roman faces Roman? 1, 2, 2 count. Ronan, more ads than usual lately. I haven't seen that many. Are you? Yeah. I think we've got just our regular commercial breaks. Poppin' Weasels is crazy. Crazy. It's also would help if I could say the words, but Sam, no, just you don't get the reference. Why not Pinta? Penta out here as a guy who could take on Roman, as a guy I feel you could believe, and I know Cage already said it, but of he's a guy that you could believe beats Roman. And now I will say Penta having a match with Roman for the world title, and it feels super believable when you have those moments where you feel like Penta could actually win. Does that not kind of put him over a little bit for everybody that wants to gangbang on Roman? Roman doesn't put over people, but I think it's one of those. You stood toe to toe with Thanos and came out alive. It feels like that kind of puts you over that way. 2 count, 2 count. Damian, great match. Trying to see Bendy, what up? Commercials, ads is killing wrestling. Yes and no. I mean, I can't really bitch too much because I've been the guy that always hated the intermissions on like the GCW shows and everything. But I also think it's been a little bit of a part of wrestling for the longest time. But yeah. Court. We've been summoned to court. I've got jury duty and I'm only a YouTuber. Damn, the league shrunk. Only by 4 teams. And there's, hey, we were doing it members only out there instead of, Oppenheimer out there. Yeah, we got 12 in the very last second as Penta goes over the top. Clicking my mouse too hard is crazy. Okay. I mean, I know I might do it sometimes. It's a sensitive thing. But, Daniel, we need 01 versus 01 and 02 versus 02 and 03. Both men and women's championship matches. No, what? Huh? So what do you just want everything consolidated as we're getting a replay of Penta going up over the top out there? As I assume we're going to commercial break as Penta hits the Penta driver for a 2 count. But so you want complete consolidation of everybody together. Everybody's all the ones. I don't know about it. You still got to kind of treat each show separate, and I still think they're getting better at it without having the draft. They've acknowledged kind of who's on who. Canadian Destroyer, Mexican Destroyer on the Laredo 1, 2, 3. And that does it. Getting many ad interruptions here. Can y'all turn off the monetization ad interruptions? I honestly don't know. I can't say yay or nay. I mean, on one hand, is it our ads or is it the Netflix ads too that are compounding the issue? But yeah, I can't say yay or nay, but on delay. And that Ryback and no, what? Not even close. Spaz, I see you scrolling. Jobson, what up? Boston, I don't think Triple Mania needs to be hijacked by the main roster, but here we are with Roman main eventing the show. But he's not. That's the thing, Boston. He's not main eventing on Triple Mania at all. He's not at all. He's not at Worlds Collide. He's not on Triple Mania. It's going on a Monday Night Raw in Mexico City. So I don't know where you get your information from, or if your information lines up with my information. But yeah, Roman's not stealing the show for Triple Mania out there, especially in Mexico. They're very much, I think, still doing that El Grande and match for the Mega Championship. Yeah, Roman's doing the Raw in Mexico City. So they're already teasing the Royal Rumble tickets as, yay, The Vision backstage with Sexton. Yay. Fucking yay. Which faction needs to die sooner? The Vision, the Judgment Day, the Death Riders, the System. I think they all need to be in the arms of an angel. My bad. Oh. Austin Theory and Maxine Dupree together look like the couple that you would see in like an AI video game or something. Like, human beings aren't that douchey or look quite like that. Like, she still looks, I swear to you, of like, we need to call Agent K and J to fucking investigate if she's from this planet or not out here. And free my boy Braun. Braun's still focused on Obafemi, let's go. But free my boy Braun from this Vision. Braun needs to be out here on his own. Let the Vision be Logan Paul. Let it be the douche canoes. Let it be just, let it be, let it be. Let it be all of the biggest a-holes out there. Free my boy Braun and just let him go on a tear out there. Remember when he was over before Oba was, and now him and Oba are locked in it. Of Braun can't take his eyes off of Oba. He is focused full speed ahead at that man. As we're about to get Austin Theory versus Akira Tozawa. And this reminds you of them old Monday Night Raws when you had them squash matches. But yeah, this about to last all of maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So Samuel, what up? Almighty Pop solo over the bloodline. Shout out. MDB, I see you. Malik, what up? As I'm just scrolling up at this point. OG Dale, what up? Samuel, KJ, pause you. Yeah, no, I don't know if at times if I'm not on screen, if you can hear me or not. So yeah, that's more it. But yeah, we go to commercial. Yay. So we can think about more about how the Vision's here. Is everybody excited for the Vision? Is everybody excited for Austin Theory and how he's supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that? But he's fucking none of it. And he's gonna be none of it. Uh-oh. At this point, free my boy Braun, free my boy Bronson. They freed my boy Paul Heyman out here. Just how can we run away from this as much as we can? This is cursed. This is a goddamn anchor, an albatross, or whatever you want to fucking throw out there for it. But yes. Tozawa is the Chelsea Green. No, Chelsea Green deserves way more credit. Akira Tozawa is a little bit more respectfully like the Dante Shen of you forgot he was here, so he stayed there. A little bit, in my opinion. Of Otis, they've actually kind of done something with him, halfway done it with him. But Tozawa is just, and I remember watching Tozawa when he was something on 205 Live and everything. And now he's just, I don't even know if TNA would sign him. I don't know why I said that like an insult, but I'd like to see Tozawa still work. I'll say that, yes. Samuel laughing at me. J-Boy, Smoking Tom, Boston, MDB, Nick rigged the draft for you and him. Oh, yeah, I just planned it the whole time. I sat there. I offered a screen share. I didn't do no fixing. But Arizo, what up? I thought Braun was a pit bull, but now I see he is a canine. Yeah, he's more of a Shih Tzu, I feel a little bit at this point. And I like that they're playing into the whole, for anyone who's seen it, he's out there halfway sneak dapping up fans and everything. Like he kind of wants to be a thing. I don't even exactly like what he blew up at Heyman over the whole Oba handshake thing. I still would have liked to just see Paul and Braun together, Paul, Braun, and Bronson, have that be a thing, have that be the Dangerous Alliance, what have you. Because yeah, at this point, do you actually?
It's hard to do that when he's on the shelf. He was on the shelf. He's
right, you can still do it now. Coming
He's
off the
getting
shelf.
overshadowed by Austin Theory and Maxime Dupree. He's getting overshadowed. You should love this guy. He's just like Big Dog Roman once upon a time. He just shoved and shoved and shoved. They
said they won't shove him. Remember Unreal? They said they won't shove him because
Braun is going to break free from this. Braun is obsessed with Obafemi. So those who are worried about young Braun, his career being over at the age of whatever, 29, don't worry. He is going to, you see the gap, you see the distance. He is just a background. Like Logan Paul and Austin Theory are overshadowing this guy at this point. So, but his focus is Oba. So it'll be very interesting where that goes.
Yes. And also free my boy, Braun Breaker.
He was a douchebag. He fit right in.
Braun, no, he's out there. You've seen the clips of that, where he's out there, sneak dapping up fans and everything. That boy wants to be free. I want to be free.
Oh, a little sneaky dab. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if that plays into the storyline. You're telling me
that
I don't know if that plays into the storyline.
Everybody else is out there cutting the promos.
He's a douchebag.
Happy douchebag, and he's
well, because he's focused on something else.
He don't want to be here.
He is focused on Oba. That's what they're telling us.
But now, also, do you think he's going to beat Oba?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't. I really can't.
I feel like it might have been a different story at a different time, but at this moment in time, it's a no.
You think it's? Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, Oba's so hot. He's so hot right now.
I don't know why when you said that, and I saw Maxine on my TV, my brain went that way. It's so hot. It's so fetch right now. Maxine's just so hot.
Right? I know you don't like division. I know you don't like factions. But right now, Theory and Logan Paul are assholes. They are so hateable.
And they're fine. You're right. Let them be them.
Braun was a douchebag too. Now Braun's having thoughts of being, he's saying out loud, they're saying this guy's the future. This guy, Pat, this guy is the guy. He's calling it out. They're aware.
Yeah, but that's where I would love to see a wise man. Hey, we want to go the Roman comparable again. Then you see a wise man that gets in his ear and everything and starts to kind of, hey, I just was behind the guy who just took him on. I know what works with him and what doesn't work with him.
Well, why hasn't he done that?
Well, your question is as good as my answer. Ain't shit. Because I want it to be a thing, but they ain't doing it.
I think Braun's going to go after Oba at some point. They're clearly making it a statement. But right now, Theory working down to Zawa. I'm just joking, by the way.
Oba as a Heyman guy? Oba a Heyman guy?
Oba doesn't need a mouthpiece, and Oba's a baby face. I think Paul, kind of comes with that skeezy, undermined, heelish guy. That's where he works best. You give him guys that can't really. I give him Jordan Grace. Give him something like that.
He's mentioned that, but yes, Boston, I very much knew you were joking. I think that's what we anticipate. More often than not, we anticipate you're joking and then get concerned when you're serious about shit. Braun's just looking pissed. He's the fucking kid that I didn't want to be here at all today. I could have been home playing my N64 and said, you got me fucking out here.
Who?
Braun. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's out here just head in his fucking sand, everything. You don't want no part of this.
That's not what's happening. He told you what was happening. It has nothing to do with that. He's focused. He is fixated on the fact that Oba passed him by.
Go, Josh, go! Yeah, let's go! Woo, I'm ready! Ha!
Okay,
go, Josh, go!
Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Born yesterday, but I agree. He's dejected. He's not with what's happening here, but it's the Oba thing. The Oba's under his skin.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Like if they announce a nothing Oba match, Oba versus Otis, watch out for Braun Breaker showing up.
Yeah, well, going to this match, then I guess at least any faith, any belief, anything left in Tozawa, or is it just Otis and Tozawa's the fall guy? You're the guy that gets beat up all the time.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of that lower card guys, right? They're just good hands. Austin flexes, kisses his girl. Did this match really need 2 commercials though?
I don't know, but it's given me enough time to say I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick taking a pause for the cause. We're on a commercial break. The show rolls on. Lots going on here on the show tonight. Make sure you get in that chat, blow it up, click all the buttons, be a part of the fun. Give me Oba versus Breaker. They're definitely teasing it, and they're definitely going back to it. They're definitely bringing it up and bringing it up. And that's this whole thing. I know Nick wants to sell us on the idea that it's, the vision. He has Oba on his brain. It's taking him over. It's consuming him. And your 2 of your biggest blue chip prospects on a collision course isn't a bad thing for the wrestling fans. I'm taking all the time available to draft number 1. Let's go. Jokes. It's good because the first pick will take about a second. I already asked Nick and Sony. So KJ, who would you book in an Iron Survivor? Got to be one person from Raw, SmackDown. Oh, deep. 5 total. Iron Survivor, 1 from Raw as of right now. I mean, is Solo on Raw? Can I count him as my Raw guy? SmackDown, let's throw in let's go KO. NXT. Let's do. I don't want to put Tony D in there. Yeah, put Tony D in there. Screw it. But all right, Tony D. Triple A will go. Yeah, let's put Psycho Clown in that. TNA, I'll go Casey Navarro. There you go. Off the top of my head. Spaz, thank you for 5 bones in the bucket. Pretty much, since Nick is going to pick his. Yeah, there you go. Bronson Reed return in this match, I think. No. Oh, maybe. We're not done yet. You're just tuning in. We got Theory versus Tozawa. I mean, the equivalent of pretty much a squash match. Though, generally, you squash matches don't go for 15 minutes. So, it's a bit long. I figured this could be over by now. Squashed Allen. Nick got me. All right, Nick got me. If you do that, take the full time on every of my picks. No, you won't. I'll fight everybody. What are we doing? 9th, okay. I'm deep. I think I'm 9th or 11th or something like that. I don't even know. Theory needs to learn there ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Let's go. I mean, like I said, I see Theories and Logan are getting the perfect response from Nick. So that's all I need to know. But again, I don't necessarily believe that this match should be this long. Maxime with Theories become even more irritable. And Braun, I don't think is going to be around here much longer. Bronson's going to be interesting what he does if he returns. But don't forget when Braun first got to the roster, this was with Seth, and he was just as miserable and arrogant as the other 2, and that's why he fit in well. But now he's super dejected. He wants Oba. They're so hateable. I just giving them their flowers for doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, being hated. Tozawa firing up. I like it. Why is the poster on Dynamite's live stream on Wednesday? MJF, Nick Wayne versus Andrade. I'm surprised it's not Moxley versus Perry. I generally won't put Moxley on a thumbnail. But MJF's taking on Nick Wayne and not Andrade, but Speedball for the number 2 spot. Your top guy, one of your top heel, is having a triple threat match with 2 nobodies. for the number 2 spot. Number 2, all right. That's what it should be. The Zesty Warriors. Let's go. The Vision only has one single fan. Big Al. Blind Al. Blind Al. Not Big Al. Austin Theory is oh yes. Yes. And he gets the win. Yes. That's again, I think that's why it's really tricky nowadays for heels to be heels. Because like fans are just like, we hate them. We don't. Yeah. Yes. Yes. They suck. They're annoying. But as far as what they're doing is what they're getting paid for, killing it. Now they're working over Tozawa. I don't think so. Braun Breaker isn't going to be believable to beat Oba if he's getting drop kicked out of the ring by Tozawa, which is what we saw last week, and this match is doing nothing for Theory. I agree. So when they announced this match, I figured people would say, now if he comes out and beats him pretty quick, yeah, perfect, right? Well, you know, you need, oh wait, Pierce comes out and pulls the chair, throws it. So Theory was going to use the chair, but stopped to kiss Maxine, but Braun is now in the ring. Poor Tozawa. I agree. You don't want Tozawa ever, but you don't mind, like, again, oh, here comes Oba. Oba saving Tozawa. Oh. Interesting. Let's go. So maybe not even teasing it anymore, folks. Darula. I don't mind like a little guy having a moment, like a minute. That happens all the time. It's always happened. The fact that you can never, like, you know, the big bad heel trips on his shoelaces. A consistent thing or an overall beatdown, no. I agree. This match, again, quick and easy to get to this point, would have been better. So, again, as much as I like what they're doing and I see how over they are as heels, I agree with you. Like, you dust Tozawa, you get the Braun Oba quick. You don't go through 2 commercial breaks. Is that fair? It happens. It happens. Not often. Oh, my God. Theory just got dusted. Oba lays out Theory. And somewhere in New England, you could hear a cheer echo out. Maxine runs to Theory. Oba staring down Braun. And the crowd just echoing. And Braun not moving, and he can't. Braun's got to stand his ground. Not a bad shout. I mean, Jordan could use a mouthpiece. She's not the greatest of talkers. If you just had her doing chin-ups in the background while Paul cut a promo, I think there's something there. He doesn't have to exclusively be with Jordan, but I think Jordan should be somebody considered under his wing, and it would be unique. It would be different. It would be the first time. And again, I think the way she looks, how she is athletically, if she can stay healthy, a guy like Paul would be nothing but beneficial. So now we got security and producers and GMs all standing in between these two. But Braun kind of walks off with the smile. But like I said earlier, 2 of the company's biggest blue chip prospects are on a collision course. I like it. Ray! AI Nick, right? What's up, KJ and Nick? Dragon Lee interrupting. Oh, no. Yeah. Just meaty. It's going to be big. Yeah, let him fight. Let him fight. No bread, no water, just meat. They want us to forget that, but I won't. What do they want to? You're not wrong in the statement about Breaker, but Obafemi lost to Ricky Saints. Yeah, but Ricky Saints was NXT champion, so I mean that's a weird statement. As having an issue overall or comparing the two. And again, I think everyone's ignoring the fact that Braun is nose to nose with Obafemi right now. But don't sleep on the fact that he was injured twice, came back and got the tag titles almost immediately. So again, this idea that somehow it's not their fault he was injured twice. They had big plans for him. Right now, the only thing that's really interestingly debatable, should he have beaten Seth? But Seth was heading towards Roman, so no.
I will give you right now with this feels big fight feel of why instantly all the agents, why all the producers and everything instantly getting in the middle of them of, all right, Cole, you can be in the ring, but the second you start to advance, no, we're not going to do this right now. We're not going to do this because we're not going to be able to maintain this. Is that your new Roman Sefi? Is that your new, what is the new crop that takes over your Romans, your Seths, your Punks, and everything like that? I'm just asking. Because I feel like those are two guys that do it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. We're watching it. You just saw 5 of them. Logan, Theory, Oba, Braun Breaker, Maxine apparently is going to hang around for a while. We see a guy like Solo, Javon still, kind of warming up and then cooling down. So he's out there. I think, the future should be fine. And now it's becoming the now. We're not waiting. Here's Braun. I thought they were just going to tease it like Charlotte and Jade. But it feels like the now is now with these guys. So real quick with Boston's point again. So let me understand. Oba's NXT champion. They're going to call him up to the main roster. So they set up kind of the story where he loses to Ricky. Now, they sold it as he was the powerful guy. Ricky was the underdog. Ricky managed to win. So are you saying Oba shouldn't be booked strong now because he lost an NXT title match? The fuck are we talking about? Run it back in your head.
I think it was enough to
show
then
that he just retire the belt. That doesn't help anybody.
I think it's a bit of an extremist point on something.
It's dumb.
With saying that. I think it's very much that Oba has shown that he's grown and very much past that. Which again, I think we have to put it now officially on the docket at some point here of going to wrestling court of is Roman Reigns overrated as a top guy or not? But I think
that's that'd be a good one.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's what I'm saying. That needs to be added, and I think it also fits in with this whole Oba. If you're going to hang up on an NXT title loss with what Oba is, then you negate everything that he just did with Brock. You negate everything that he's already been doing. He's now a guy that I think is going to beat Roman Reigns for the world title at WrestleMania.
And is the argument he shouldn't be because once upon a time he took a loss to Ricky? What are we talking about?
Well, Ricky out there. What is Ricky doing?
I was wondering that today.
Where is Ricky? Since Ricky got hit.
So I'm saying he shouldn't be booked as a Goldberg character when he never been that, especially a month later. He has been that. The exception was
booked as a Goldberg. He's booked as a Brock Lesnar. He's booked as a one of one. I've said this before, and I said it with Brock Lesnar very much.
Yes.
Obafemi right now is the alpha male of our species. He is the guy that when the aliens come down and say, send out your best champion, that's the guy that we point at and we look at and everything. This is the guy that Brock Lesnar, even the beast incarnate, the conqueror of conquerors, the eat, sleep, repeat, sat there and bent the knee to and everything. Yeah. That was the biggest over that you could have put this guy over outside of when and if, more of a when than an if of that he beats Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
He is the guy right now.
He took some L's in college, but he can't be a phenomenal pro. What are we talking about? This is dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's so silly. That does not exist in that's again the dumbest shit.
That guy at East Western Ohio State is better because he beat the guy that went number one in junior college. Yeah.
We all watch sports. We watch MMA. Good guys lose all the time. Solid fighters lose. Upsets happen. And everyone remember Matt Serra? GSP remembers him. Why are we acting like this doesn't really exist? So again, I think it's Like dumb shit, guys. Look, they're booking them so good.
Well,
like,
no, I'm laughing at MDB saying, please read your last comment. Well, then you lie, Nick. And then, bro, I'm literally howling right now. But Spaz out here with the $5. If you somehow combine Sami Zayn, Mark Briscoe, Tommaso Ciampa, Kevin Owens, and Cruz Montana, you'd have the wrestler Eddie Kingston thinks he is. Why did you go all that way around to backhand insult my favorite wrestler? Listen, we already know he's starting to accomplish the dream match that we've all been waiting for of Eddie Kingston versus John Moxley for the Continental Classic title out there. The guy who was the first Continental Champion versus the guy who's the current Continental Champion.
Completely dumb shit.
He's good. He's good. Stephanie out here. That's a hard transition to be trying to praise up Eddie Kingston to Stephanie Vacor out here.
Yums.
Not the same. Not the same.
Separate but equal.
Some of Triple H's 50-50 booking is dumb. You're not wrong about that. I can give you that. There's some guys that we think they're going to heat up and then they take an L, or they're new and they take an L. Yeah, again. So here's the alternative, because I'm not going to read all Boston shit. But what are you going to do with what would you do with Oba then? Book him like a mid-carder? We'll do what with him? What do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, the guy's having an all-time rookie season.
Does Oba win the Rumble?
You make him win the Rumble? I don't know.
We still got the King of the Ring. When does that actually get cashed in?
Before the end of this year. And I think you almost have to have him win it. Asuka gave up the NXT title, so someone else did it. So fuck that. So maybe they should have done that with Oba. Yeah, we could have done that, but it's irrelevant to now. So somehow that we equate it to now, it's to me, it's overextending. It's silly shit. We should know better than that. We really should.
Does anyone look at Asuka different because she, gave up the title?
No, but nobody looks at Oba different because he lost Ricky Sainz. Ricky Sainz, and 80% of the fan base don't even know that happened. Like, Oba has not been hindered at all. And now, like, how would you change Oba's booking? Really, one of the biggest things
80% of the fan base doesn't know Ricky Sainz is a saint. Yeah.
Like, I don't get when fans gangbang on something that's completely over and selling and doing good, and it's moving merch and everybody's into it, but we should do it different. It's killing it. Like, what the fuck do you want them to do?
I know why Boston's going up this rabbit hole of an argument, but yeah.
Right? It's just silly shit. Who's coming out for Steph?
Why he's doing it, because it's fully unhinged out there with the KJ out there. You know what I'm saying? He got a reaction. I dig it.
Man, moving on.
All right.
Pull back the curtain. Give me Becky versus Stephanie. I don't know how Becky's working into all this, but we're about to find out.
But does this become the non-title for everybody? It's Becky Hogan, it's so-and-so Hogan, it's Steph Hogan, it's Julia Hogan, it's this Hogan, it's that Hogan. Of having prominent feuds that aren't around the title, a la Randy and Cody, that helps the situations.
100. Well, I mean, again, if you're in demand, you're in demand. I don't know how to look at it any other way.
But is this like your number one contenders match between Becky and Steph right now?
Mm-hmm. It's not about a reaction. And I know Nick said, "Oh, he's getting a reaction." It was a response, but I literally think it's silly. Like, it makes me think, like, come on, Boston, you know better than that. Like, I'm not even overreacting to it, because it's just like, that is the dumbest shit possible. Like, he lost a match in AAA, so he can't win over. Like, it's just like that's not sloppy. He lost a legitimate match to Ricky and then moved on. And here he's been dominant, but again, it's not like he's never ever going to lose. That's it. That's the response.
Serious, shouty voice. Cody Rhodes or Becky Lynch?
I
Because
don't know.
Becky's out there, the man, come around. Like, they don't ever feel like they have any bass when they get all shouty.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of what? Stephanie V out here. Oh, Christ almighty, me.
Right. Nah. Oh, good. Becky looking for at the crowd, like why they are not cheering me because a month ago you were a heel.
No,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
she's fully fine with that. I think now it's
Well, against Steph, she's not going to get cheered anyway.
well, is it interesting of now to see where the four horsewomen are at? One's in a different company, one might be heading towards a different company. Charlotte, you argue, I think she's the big one of the going to be one of the bigger baby faces in the company. You still worry that they're going to instantly go back to booing her. Becky, can they go back from booing her?
It depends on who you set her up against, but everyone loves Steph right now, so I think she's in a tough spot. Soul's partner tonight is Lola. Let's go. There is a TBD coming up. I thought the same, Spat. I was hoping the same.
I have heard it is EO.
EO would be interesting
because of the issues with the Judgment Day.
Right.
But so, well, does most of the four horsewomen wrestling WWE wise just work better naturally as heels? Becky almost feels like she now works better as a heel. That even the man was kind of heel-ish. It was at least anti-face. Charlotte, you still keep saying it is going to be a heel, is one of the best heels.
The minute she disconnects from Alexa and now Tatum, they're going to boo her.
Monet is a heel likable for sure. So is most of the four horsewomen better as heels?
Again, time and place. There was a time where Becky was the most over baby face in the business. There was a time that Bayley was the most over baby face in the business. Charlotte sucks at being a baby face. Sasha was a baby face at times, but she's much better as a heel. So 2 and 2.
Well, was Bayley the most over as a baby face, or when she was over as two belts Bayley and everything? When she was out there as the role model. And it's the same thing like with Becky. Was she truly a baby face when she was the man?
Yeah.
Like what was Punk? Okay.
Oh, Liv Morgan all over Becky. Let's go.
So now Liv's definitely the heel versus Becky. So we're getting levels of who's the heel. Manhandle. Oh, no. Spotter suplex. Now Keith.
Oh. This is interesting.
Steph's gonna
triple threat. Triple threat.
Like, did you expect Becky to be this much taller than everybody?
Right. Big shoes, big heels. Okay. All right. So Becky walks off, exchange words. We're stands ground.
I like even the subtlety of that, of making sure I'm looking back as I turn my back on you because you could stab me in the back at any moment. It's little subtle things like how I said with Roman when he turned on LA. Hey,
Romeo, Leonardo, Camarato,
Nomada Patre, Spirit Sante. He might be a Ninja Turtle and a Street Profit all at the same time.
Yeah, jokes.
But yeah, no, that's very much a thing. Like I said it when Roman turned his whole back on LA and cut a promo straight into the camera. I'm not taking you as a threat.
Yeah,
right. But the whole time Becky's out there, KJ is going to turn his back on me. But the whole time to where Becky's out there making sure Steph ain't make a move. But LA backstage with Kathy Kelly out here. Baby Street Profit has entered the chat. Yeah. Now, when Baby Profit and Baby Use are going to end up, growing up, they're going to end up being a tag team out there for sure. Is backstage in a parking garage? It looks so. It looks so. Excuse me, as Solo and LA Knight backstage right now. Excuse me. As yeah, they're definitely in a parking garage. I don't know if there's fully there is no exact locker rooms or anything, but this might be the most open spot for them to do this. As Solo trying to talk some sense into LA. So we got, what is it? We got Wesley Snipes out there, and we've got Blade Runner, goddamn LA Knight combining. Walmart Stone Cold. Does anyone still honestly buy into that whole vibe that LA Knight is pulling too much from Austin or from Dwayne or anything? I think he's kind of gotten a bit to where he's established himself being himself, but I think that's why himself may not get the most over, because it's himself being himself. If that makes any sense. As I got Dom coming out right now, and if there is a guy on the roster who needs a win, who needs something in the win column out here, I get Dom can do this, and Dom can survive that. But Dom has been out here and choke slammed by Cat. Dom has been out here and getting beaten up by Danhausen spooters in Minniehausens. Dom Mysterio, as he's about to take on Dragon Lee, which should be a fantastic match, this should remind everybody as to why he has the Mega Champion, why he was an Intercontinental Champion, why he's the guy who beat John Cena on his retirement tour, why Dom Mysterio is still Dom Mysterio. You need to build him back up a little bit. I get, yeah, he's a guy, he's great, he's so over, they love him, they hate him, this and that. He can take a bump here, he can take a this there and everything, but you need to can reinvest. You can't constantly withdraw from the bank of Dom and then expect a return on investments. You have to reinvest. As I am in commercial break, and I don't even know what this commercial's for. Is this DiGiorno? And it's not delivery. DiGiorno is officially, I guess, hashtag not sponsored, the frozen pizza of Monday Night Raw. And I open the bid up to $1 for who wants to be our frozen pizza sponsor out there. Trust me, because I'll admit I got a couple rounds in the chamber in the freezer right now. But I'm in commercial break, so be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We just passed 12.7K, I want to say, out there. I know we still got to work out if, when, where, and everything. We're getting the tattoos and all of that. We just had the members only stream for the Fantasy Football League. We're growing like we're showing out there and constantly trying to keep things moving out there. So be a friend, tell a friend, spread the good gospel of wrestling out there. We appreciate you as much as we possibly can. And you guys out there spreading the good word out there is the best thing you can do. Go tell people to join the congregation. Solo versus Jay, the main event. Not surprised. Well, again, that's normally tends to be the case when they started off in the opening segment. But OG Dale, what up? Got Dom for the win. Yes, let me know whether you got Dom or Dragon Lee out here for the win. I think it has to be Dom. You have to. He's about to defend Triple A's world title in a couple weeks' time. He very much needs to kind of allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is KJH to the OZ.
Yo.
I live with a place for the Ozies. I don't know.
The Hosies? Different area codes?
You didn't know? But yeah.
Let's go. So Dom Dragon Lee next.
Yes, but you and I have kind of had this back and forth a little bit of
Yes.
Dom of well, you can take a cat choke slam, you can take this, you can take that, and everything. But at the same time, he's supposed to kind of be one of your guys. So
people acting like Dom's like a main event guy that like is being done wrong.
He's a world title holder in AAA.
In AAA.
To everybody out there,
just like your development,
best promotion doing it.
It's killing it. So it's not hurting him. What's changed for Dom? What's changed?
Lost.
Okay, but and they're still booing him, and he's going to lose the title to Grande too. So again, Dom's doing Dom things. I didn't love, how the whole Danhausen, but I called it. They're setting up Danhausen to beat Dom because Dom's the guy that can do it. Your mid card, kind of heelish guys that kind of play on that edge of being silly at times. So yeah, I mean, again, Dom will probably win tonight to make him feel better. Maybe not though. But
no, they need it.
Again, what's changed?
He's about to.
What's changed?
Need to establish some wins on a guy who's your world champion.
He's not unestablished. They're still booing him. What has changed? What is a negative thing that's happening right now, other than he thinks the bad guy loses?
Is 9/10 of the law,
but they're still booing him. He's still with Judgment Day. He's still doing his live thing. Nothing like people are acting like something has changed. It is not. Nothing's changed. And again, he's a mid-card guy doing mid-card things. Like
as top of the pops as you did before.
What's that?
I said you still view Dom Mysterio as top of the pops as you did before.
He was never a top guy to me, though. He was never a top guy to me.
He was at least top 10. He was charting.
He's still top 10. He didn't fall out of the top 10. Name 9 guys.
Top 20.
Right? Name 9 guys. Good luck.
L.A. Jacob.
Not a heel. Not a heel. Not a heel.
You sent me the name people. You didn't say heel or face or whatever.
That are getting used as much in the reaction. I mean, if you want to go that route, but still, he's still in the tops. But he's never been a top guy to me. He's a good mid-card guy. Again, him being AAA champion makes him a Raw
world champion,
so what?
Which is the best promotion to be doing it.
So what? You're not even watching it. So what does it matter?
What do you mean I'm not watching it? How do you know?
So what? Like, I mean, again, it hasn't changed the perception in Mexico. There's still jazz for AAA coming up or Triple Mania coming up. Like, again, I mean, if the fans can say, like, I know what they're saying about the booking, and yeah, sure, he loses to Danos, and that sucks, but I called it a month before it happened. So it did exactly what I thought. But Dom, like, everyone's acting like he was taking on Roman Reigns.
And then he lost. And then he lost. And then he lost. You were the guy that was on John Cena's retirement tour.
So what? Nothing's changed. He's still fighting mid-card guys. He's still getting booed from the fans. He's still making out with Liv. Nothing's changed. He can lose 10 more. Nothing's changed.
Should be more.
Why? He's a runt. He's a little runt. He's not like a big guy that should never lose. He's a shit guy that should cheat to win or get beat up because he's small. Unless he's fighting a small guy.
His daddy, Eddie Guerrero, who was a runt.
Yeah, they had to use speed, didn't they? But yeah, like this idea that out of nowhere that somehow Dom's exactly where Dom has been, and he hasn't moved up, he hasn't moved down. I don't see. I mean, again, the kid's still young, so maybe when he's in his 30s and he fills out and looks like a grown man, maybe then he's a world champion. But the idea that like somehow this is a main event, like some guy getting ripped off, like that's crazy talk. Nothing's changed. The guy
that was out there with the main eventers is now not with anywhere near the main eventers.
What major, like other than a dabble, he'll still do it. But like again, nothing's changed. He got a one-off, so he's a top guy because he got a one-off with Cena.
That's kind of how sometimes it makes out there.
But did it? No. What happened after the match with Cena?
The issue.
What happened with right after Cena? He went right back to the mid card. He went right back to hanging out with JD. Nothing's changed.
I'm anti-Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee is up, and we got caught up on the top rope.
Oh, but like not in a good way, but like his hamstring.
Did not look comfortable at all.
Yeah, well, Boston, thank you, KJ. Why do people think Dom is a blue chip prospect?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, because we never praised Dom. We never thought that
That's
he
not
was
the
the
same
next guy.
thing. That's what you're doing, the internet fan thing of I'll take your comment and I'll give you the exaggeration because that's what you really meant.
I'm
Oh,
giving you the factual
so
information.
I booed Dom, so I think he's a blue chipper. No, Dom gets booed for being a very mid card dickhead, and that's
No,
why
we
we boo
praised
him.
Dom for being what he was and for being
Exactly.
the guy that
But
was in there.
that doesn't mean he's a blue chipper. It's for what he is. He's not like who said he was a blue chipper? This was a guy that was almost out of the fucking company as far as I was concerned. And I know Boston said it's because of his dad. He actually got better getting away from his dad, to be honest.
Actually,
But
yeah.
I mean, I don't think anything's changed for Dom. Does he need some wins? Yeah, if you're going into Triple Mania, should he beat up some people? But that's what he does. He goes to Triple Mania and beats up people there, and you're like, okay. And they don't care what they do over here. We saw
Does
that
he
with Grande.
feel as the strongest guy going into taking on El Grande? Well, even
Yes.
then, still the question
Okay.
is, does El Grande feel as strong going in to take on Dom?
Grande feels super strong. Those shows are cooking right now, and they can't wait for it. Dom doesn't feel any less. Like people are pissed off at Dom for everything that just went down, and they're teasing like issues between Grande's girlfriend and Liv. They're going to have a showdown. Like they're going to get involved in this. So it's still exciting shit. And if Dom's doesn't feel that good, well, who would you put in the AAA
Is
main
it
event?
the issue of that how they present AAA on Raw versus how they present AAA on AAA?
No, but certain things are more important in AAA, and certain things are backward. Like Grande was getting booed here and cheered there. We don't know how that happened.
I'd like to figure out how that happened and how can we fix that and prevent that from happening again. Synchronicity.
Right? But no, I think Dom is a mid-card kid. People are acting like somehow he's been pulled out of the main event. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't know why I halfway laughed at Mom, the neighbors are fighting again, and then Dom is a mid-card kid. Like he's the guy that would be still age-wise, is still kind of a kid. So
yeah.
So he's your world champion right now of what is arguably to your internet fans, but to your probably overall consensus fans is your best promotion doing it right now.
Okay.
So have him presented as the top guy.
This is what I love. The internet fans will sit there for weeks and go, AAA isn't that good. It's shit. They're just hyping it up because of the Fed.
No, you don't want to listen to that because we've been out there praising this from the fucking
Dom takes
heavens.
2 L's and they go, I can't believe they're doing this. AAA's been doing. I get it. AAA has been killing it. They're murdering it. And again, this Dom stuff has not impacted Dom in AAA at all. Zero.
So him out there taking chokes
has not impacted it at all.
No impact.
I just watched on Saturday. No effect. No effect. They're still very much. Less people are going to AAA shows because Dom lost to Danhausen. No, less people are booing him because he lost to Danhausen. No, I watch, and it happens. They're still booing him. They still want that belt off his shoulder. They all want Grande to beat him. They love that he lost to the Danhausen.
So
the bad guy got
screwed. Is it a disconnect to your general consensus audience?
No,
because to Dom out here, to your regular Raw viewer, he's a jobber.
He's not a jobber, though. He's a solid mid-card guy.
In an NBA center.
He took a choke slam from a celebrity. He's not the first wrestler to do that. Like, what are we acting like? Like,
yeah, but he's again, did it, and then he did it again.
It happens. A big guy choke slammed him. That's what Dom does. Dom started as a goofy guy who had a mommy. Like that's how this all started. The fuck are we talking about? What are we doing? And
I don't know. I'm gonna be a goofy guy and go try and find my mommy. As we're getting a tope dive.
Oh, but
you dive into that, I'll dive into my mommy. Pause.
There you go. But calling him Hook's disrespectful. He's much better than Hook. He's got more charisma. I think overall he's better in the ring. He understands. A guy like Dom is over because Dom understands wrestling psychology because he's been around it, right? He was in a fucking storyline when he was 8 years old. 619 around the apron. That was very unique. Listen, I don't think Dom should lose to everybody. But nothing's changed. Samuel, that gets you put in the penalty box. As someone who relentlessly criticizes the WWE main roster, AAA is a fantastic product. Dude, I love it. Like, I'm highly considering doing AAA shows on Saturdays. I was a little hesitant because, and maybe we'll dabble. Maybe we'll do a couple and see how the viewership is. But I watch it every Saturday. A lot of Saturdays, if we're here live for something, it comes on. And it's super good. I like it a lot. Like I said, it's being very highly considered to be added to the repertoire, at least in a part-time basis. No, he's much better than Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is generic wrestler number 6, and Dom is not generic. Dom's personality has gotten Dom over, just not to the point of a main event guy. I'd rather lose to Danhausen than lose to Darby Allin. Cough, cough, MJF. Cough, cough. It's facts. Bum, bum. Bro, fuck. Bum, bum, bum. Who else we got here? Dom will be my favorite to join the Don Cal, right? Dom going up. You might do it with you, KJ. Right on, right on. Right on. I saw a clip with Liv made an appearance in AAA at the end of the interview. Yes, right? So that's still building. That's what I mean. Like, people think they know. But unless you actually see it, I mean, nothing's changed. They had that interview with Dom. It's building the suspense. Oh, no. Oh, by the way, Dom lost. Did he lose? He lost. Oh, the meltdown. Oh, next year's WrestleMania main event is ruined as Dragon Lee is getting annihilated. Big Cass in the building. Bug eyes, Big Cass. Oh, wait a minute. Javon Evans, who got beat up last week. What do you think about Fatal Influence getting blamed for injuries, talent in their matches? Unfortunate circumstances. We've watched them work a lot of matches where they didn't hurt people. Again, the internet hyper focuses on things, and they listen to other people very easily. We got to, try and form our own thoughts, our own opinions. I saw the spot. Right away, I thought Chelsea was hurt. It was a mistake. It wasn't careless that I could tell. Again, the Bellas seem injury prone. Nia's had that thought about her. People have talked about others. It's just, I don't know. Maybe we reconsider how we build the match or some of the things we do. I don't know how we get around it. Injuries are part of wrestling, and it's unfortunate for them to be around 2 injuries in quick succession. But they are green. They are learning. They do make mistakes. And I thought on Chelsea, they just didn't get her around far enough. But Cass lays out Javon. He's stacking them. And we go to Byron. I'm laughing at you, MDB. Sol Ruka, who's looking for a partner. Can't teach that. Dom in the doghouse. People are going to be upset. I admit, for all the shit talking I just did. I mean, he's taking a lot of L's. I didn't think he was going to lose to Dragon Lee. I thought we were going to get a bit of revenge here. It's a rough shout. Kingston's a guy that butters his hands and puts gloves on his bread. I'm the kind of guy that when I walk in a room, as Danhausen is here, I've already been there 10 minutes. Yeah, what? Yeah. Well, thank you. And you're not wrong. I mean, in some of that, I think. Evans, the learning branch, Big Cass. Javon, they're making Big Cass. How we feel? Coming in 7 foot, looking strong. Dom Pin, Mick Mysterio. Okay, so if Solo wins tonight, pew pew. If Solo wins tonight, I love that I have a pew pew shirt already. They're to leave him alone forever. Hookah. Because she's smoking. Well, we'll see who's going to be her partner. I love Sol Ruka. Yeah, she's Mini Flair. Big Cass is a rare big man who actually in shape makes you take a second look. He looks phenomenal. He's jacked. He looks trim. And right now, I mean, Javon, people love Javon, super over babyface. Type of guy that a guy like Big Cass could pick on for a little bit, for sure. I miss Strowman. Yeah, I mean, people loved Strowman. I feel like Strowman, got to the point where he wasn't moving very well, but apparently he's in great shape right now. So I don't know. Destroying everyone. Well, not Dom Dom, because he got destroyed by Dragon Lee. Oof. Who wears Tim's in the middle of summer? Big Cass, you tweaking. Your feet get sweaty. It's not good. I'll keep that fatal influence story going that they're really fatal and they will hurt you. I got no problem with that. Absolutely. Right? We took out Chelsea. We've taken out Bree. Who's next? We are fatal. I don't hate that at all, Paul. Not even a little bit. I'd run it. We all know what happened. Let it play into stories. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. I love how Nick is all up Dom's crack. Pause. But Austin Theory, who also beat John Cena for a title at WrestleMania, somehow sucks. Listen, I just follow the bouncing ball. But, yeah. I mean, Theory is a more main event, a main event one day guy, top of your marquee guy than Dom. That, I mean, just physically looking at the situation, you'd feel like Austin Theory is a guy you'd put on a poster before Dom and his mustache. Where there goes Danhausen's career. What happened to Danhausen? Coming soon. So Ruka is yeah, I got you. Cursed, very nice, very evil. Solo versus Jay. Blood Hub delivery not happening tonight. Let's go. Blood Hub has been canceled, Lady B. Yeah, so Jay versus Solo. If Solo wins, Jay delivers him to the tribal chief. Expressed, I guess. And so if Solo wins, Solo is free from the annoyance of the bloodline. Now, the interesting thing about that, if we all think about it, and I know my buddy Boston was talking about plot holes. Here's a bit of a plot hole for me. Didn't Solo come over to Raw and fuck with them? Or did they start it on the other side? Because if they started it, then okay, fine. But Solo's been showing up a lot lately. Feels like if you just went back to SmackDown, this wouldn't be happening. The Soul hate gotta stop. Who hates Soul? I got Soul
in my veins. But yeah, of typical parent philosophy out there of who started it, and that's where we'll fucking figure it out from. Whoever started it, whoever smelt it, dealt it. But yes, by the way, Dom takes another L. How we doing? Dom takes another L and isn't even a fucking mention in his segment. Gets swept under the rug that he took an L.
He put Dragon Lee over. It's good. That's good heel work.
2 seconds before Big Cass's bum ass showed up, which by the way, Pims are all seasons.
I went back to
Pims are all seasons.
Why is Cass bum ass?
Big ass. I don't know.
Big ass. LA and Jacob having words.
I like that Jacob's getting unhinged because, well, as a guy who has the beard, he's even getting that like the hairs that grow up in here and everything. Like when the shit's unkempt and everything, it grows more than you intended to and everything. But he's got the full Wolfman.
Dug right into him.
Ooh.
How dare you think you're going to cut a promo on me? Damn.
Again, this is LA. Ha ha ha! You can't do nothing. Ha,
might get
ha,
Jacob
ha.
LA again. Big Cass has redesigned himself. We don't need Enzo. That would erase all the seriousness of him. I completely agree. Yes.
Well, first thing, LA might have to go through the entire bloodline before he gets to Roman. Second thing, do you think that a lot of people tried to spin it when Cass talked about being at rock bottom, that was his time in AEW. I don't know if you agree with that or if you feel that. I think that was more when he was dealing with a lot of personal demons, and I think that's why he's kind of come back more W Morrissey than Big Cass. But
yeah. I mean, I like the fact that they could have done the whole, fun gimmick, but they brought him in serious. So to me, it feels like a guy that they're trying to, he's starting in the mid and going after guys like Javon, but a guy that could definitely move up the ladder real quick.
Yeah, I just don't. He's kind of just mollywopping Javon. Like Javon didn't just got all of 10 seconds on that man. Like, is it good with what they're doing with him bringing him back?
Yeah, I think so. I think he looks nothing but dominant so far.
At the cost of Javon?
Yeah, bad guys have to beat up good guys, Nick.
I understand that, but like to decimate, to sit there, there's no hope, there's no nothing, there's no left.
Who gets beat up in this company? We just all come out to the ring and hold hands and sway back and forth. We're all great. You're great.
Kumbaya.
Saul Ruka waiting for our partner. Vice City, let's go.
EO.
I still love it. Let's go. EO, Sky, and Sol Ruka.
But now, how much longer does the Judgment Day last? Does Raquel start to get winds beneath her wings? What so far?
I don't know. The ongoing saga of JD that just doesn't die.
Well, which faction should die sooner? This, the Birthright, the Death Riders. There's a goddamn the Vision. I would say is still one that might be on the short order on the executioner's list.
Who's on the short order?
I said Judgment Day. I said
on that
Birthright, the Death Riders, the Vision.
Death Riders are never going to end, I don't think. They'll be here in 2030. The Death Riders will probably
ride till I die.
Yeah, ride till we die. Probably going to outlive me. The Birthright are irrelevant completely, and JD should be the first one out of those ones to. Yeah, we've been waiting. There's been like a year of like maybe now, no, maybe now.
Does it feel like two separate factions now at this point? Like it doesn't feel cohesive anymore, even.
I mean, yes, I feel like there's some cohesion in the sense that Liv is so tied to Dom, JD and Dom get along really well. But it's kind of become the ladies' night of the Judgment Day.
Did you see her playing to the whole because they cut it out of Netflix of you're the best one of Dom or whatever. They cut that completely out of Netflix, and she's like, even Netflix knows I'm the greatest of all time.
Jokes.
And
Money in the Bank for Roxanne
taking
Perez.
On Raquel and Roxanne. I think we were saying the same thing at the same time.
Yes. Well, we'll come back, but yes. So EO steps in as the TBD. The surprise partner is EO Sky. But the comment from Bernard: should Roxanne win Money in the Bank?
Yep.
I like it. Wow, emphatic. Yeah.
I think she doesn't, and she starts to tease of Roxanne Perez has been the The anchor being, to an extent, when it comes to this whole Judgment Day breakup, she got introduced because of Finn. She's been the one that we thought for the longest time was going to cause the divide, and somehow has slipped into the divide, slipped into the position. So her being the one without a championship, Raquel's got a belt, Liv's got a belt. Now this could be to where she kind of stakes her claim.
I would like a belt too.
Liv does the whole, oh, you never cash on me, right? Yeah.
Right. No.
Well, because it's gonna, I feel like the briefcases this year on both ends are completely wide open.
Say that again?
I feel like the briefcases this year are completely wide open.
I think there's enough. Like, even trying to predict who's going to be in it's kind of challenging, I think.
Yeah.
Because there are names like Tom, LA Knight, but we don't know what the stories are going to look like. Trick,
and
Carmelo.
Does Jordan slide in?
Jordan, if she's healthy. The women's side stacked as well. Like, you got to get down to 5. There's a lot of talented ladies, and all that kind of like, okay, maybe they do it.
Right. Roxanne finding out a scoop slam, pause to the eyes, tagging her with Raquel. I do like that Big Mommy Cool out there. Raquel is kind of getting a bit of some shine and everything, getting a bit of the rub out there. She felt like, to me at least, that she would have been the one that would have gotten left behind between Roxanne and Liv.
Well, I mean, I always felt like it would be Liv that kind of went out on her way kind of idea and then kind of pushed her out.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying that Roxanne or that Raquel is getting some love. She's got a title belt. She's got a title reign and everything like that.
Oh, EO caught by Raquel. Yeah, Raquel's been booked strong. Judgment Day, the Judgment Day women have been booked very strong. The men, not so much.
It's almost like the Death Riders of like Marie Shafir, book strong. Dana Garcia,
right?
Not so much.
Yeah, except Shafir can't get a win to save her life.
Well, because they put her against Willow Nightingale and everything.
As we go to commercial break, Roxanne getting the crowd going. What faction will be eliminated first, the Judgment Day or the system? The new incarnation of the system doesn't seem like anything. Like, it's not even like they took over and it's
so just get rid of that quicker than a hiccup. I'd rather see Cedric just do his own thing. I feel a little bit like the system almost feels like it's been going on longer even somehow than the Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's been a while. And again, I mean, when Moose and everyone was kind of doing their thing, I thought they were a good heel faction. They had a lot of belts, a lot of success. The second coming of the system has just been the system 2.0 has been, needs debugged.
Right. Miles Bourne should be in the Death Riders. I can't hear you. Artist. Oh yeah, it's Io Sky. Really? How do you? You're in the Io Sky fan. So
how do you feel? On Io?
Yeah. Well, how do you feel? She's out here. She's the TBD. Even your fantasy football name. She's out here doing your whole style.
Right. Yeah, I got no problem with this. Like, I don't. Why we gangbanging on Io? What's the problem with Io here?
I think it makes the most sense because she's out there. She's already got the issues with Judgment Day and everything. And, Raquel just beat Soul. Io has been fighting with Liv, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there's a connection there. And again, the babyface locker room is supposed to kind of be friendly with, the baby faces. And you'll see them, hey, I'll help you out tonight. That's happened. I think that's a perfectly normal thing. So I don't see an issue with Io. And were you hoping for like, oh, Trish Stratus? Yes, we were.
Well, maybe just you, but yeah.
Right.
Seriously, what are they doing with Lyra? Good question, Lyra.
They're killing it with Lyra.
Well,
amazing with Lyra.
Outside of TMZs and everything.
That's it. That's part of it.
She hasn't been on TV since she beat Bayley.
Yeah, she was. She was on last week. She hasn't missed a minute, and she's killing it. everywhere she goes, she's in character. This is actually something potentially really cool. Like, and this is what I think modern fans or modern wrestling bookers need to do more of. Is all this shit the kayfabe needs to bleed in the internet. And if she can act crazy everywhere, it works. It just started, like literally, like we're just getting this going. Like, don't give up on it already, folks. Like, what have we done with her? Like, what do you mean? Like, this is good shit. Why would there be any problem with that?
So do I give her change now, or do I give her 2 turtle doves or anything like that? Kevin, yeah,
run. Yeah, I think I love it that she's like off kilter and she's doing it so well. Like, for all the people out there that said that girl didn't have any personality, I think this is all the personality.
All it took was The Rock, and it gave her some personality. Well, yeah. Jay-Z and Beyonce, all it took was a rock, and it gave her some personality. But
tag me, Big Pop. I agree. Lear's
been a workhorse lately. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, Lyra's always been booked well, and people didn't really love how well she was booked. They're like, oh, she always wins. She got an IC title. She's boring. Da 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 da. This is different, and I'm actually intrigued by what she's doing and how hard she's working at it.
Right. Do I say the words that I say, or am I imagining words that I say? Because I see this from Anonymous. Why is Nick glazing Bird Lady all of a sudden? What? Where did that come from? I think I was saying the exact literal opposite. I'm out here saying the birds aren't real.
The chat makes me scratch my head sometimes. Yes.
Drop kick.
Let's go. Nuts in Norfolk.
Well, does WWE run into the issue of too many champions, not enough title belts? Going completely internet wrestling fandom out here of that. Oh, give EO a belt, give this person a belt, give that person a belt. Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it. There's too many fucking belts as now. Like right now, there's too many belts.
Julia's failing.
Well, she's kind of lost in the mist. They got to reload on her. Again, she's fine. She's got years ahead of her.
She's doing well. She's under proper supervision.
Again, like, I mean, we've seen a lot of wrestlers. Dom, we were just talking about. You think Dom's the greatest heel ever? He was all but packing his bag.
I didn't say that. I didn't fucking say that.
Dom's almost out the door.
Put words in my mouth out here. You see this. You see it. There's documented proof out here right now.
They got to reload with Julia. And I think some of the wrestlers, I think some wrestlers can just be good. Oh, top off.
Whoa, now. Wardrobe always sees that.
I mean, I knew I was going to have a fight. I probably wouldn't wear a string bikini. Just saying.
It's an itchy weenie, teeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Yeah, I think I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about anymore. But Big Sam.
You were out there trying to say that I said Dom was the greatest heel and everybody can take some L's and everybody.
You guys heard him.
Justice and
how good Dom was. Main event Dom, the guy that wrestled John Cena twice.
Yeah, which I heard the whole comment about Austin Theory, but Austin Theory too.
He did it though. He beat John Cena.
No follow through. There has been no follow through. Austin.
You're watching the follow through.
Austin Theory is a Kinder Egg with no surprise.
It's happening right before your eyes. Right? It's like a third, fourth year player who's just finally getting in the groove of things. It's happening.
Eyes. What do you see?
One half the tag champions. It's happening right before you.
What?
Asking questions about Bradley. About Bird Lady is glazing, Nick. Oh.
Huh?
The chat
because I asked about her because I inquired about Bird Lady. I was glazing. What the fuck is that? Like, so if I inquire about carrots around Thanksgiving, I'm glazed carrots? What? I don't know how I got there, but yeah.
Sounds delicious. Nick waiting for Stone Cold Chili McFreeze.
Yes. Frosty McEverfrost. Yeah.
I don't know how many more weeks I can watch Io Sky point at herself and shake her head. Is there any substance to this woman? She's really good at her job, and she's really over. I don't know what else you
pointing
want.
to the literal substance right there.
Right? Like, she was just in a world title scene, then she's out of it. Yeah, I don't know. Again, she can't always be at, like, so we got to move her around a little. But I'm perfectly fine. You have an issue with the finger pointing. You can
I'll pop rocks into a fucking slide out. Soul Snatcher!
Hit out of nowhere. Thank God she had a backup top.
Been a minute.
Big pop.
Clean win on Roxanne.
Let's go.
Now, again, does this start to lean more into Roxanne's the disgruntled judgment of the day?
Maybe. That would be the logical thought. Yeah, I'm with you. I just don't know if the Booker's with us. I really don't. I don't know.
Booker Man. Are we doing Brian Pillman out here? Booker Man.
I'm so bored of Io Sky. I think she's a lot of fun in the ring, but her character work has been long in the tooth for me.
That fucking comment felt long in the tooth for me. I'm being honest.
Dear Abby,
I got abscessed while that fucking thing was getting rid of. I got a canker sore. Yeah,
right. That's a preference.
And again,
that's
clearly we've been the fucking channel of not everybody's for everybody, but at the same time, you got to at least be willing to swing about a swing if you're going to sit there and say I ain't behind the person they're kind of really behind.
Right. So we get some more finger pointing. Yeah, and I mean, again, different strokes. You might not like Io's finger pointing or da-da-da. I feel like she was just in stuff. Now she's out of stuff.
Say it ain't so. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
I don't know. There's this weird kind of flirtation.
I want it.
I think that, and I don't disagree with you on that. Who's in the background?
Tatum. Nikki? I don't know. Mr. Breaker, you may ask me anything. Just put them together.
He's obsessed with Oba. The idea that Oba's the future.
Yeah, and I will give you credit. I really like this concept, and I really like this idea. I just wish they were at a different point in time with this. Because at this point, you can't tell me you believe Braun's winning this. If Braun goes at Oba, Oba is smite me, almighty smither, and striking Braun down.
Before Braun got hurt, it was more believable that the match outcome could be a coin toss. Right now, Oba beats Braun 10 out of 10 times.
Right. That's why I'm saying you don't need to get here. Olympus doesn't need to challenge Titan because Titan's going to beat Olympus 10 times out of 9.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you find a way that Braun, digs into being the evil guy and then find a way to steal the win?
You can't boo. Oh, but you have children out there. Oh, but you can't boo this man.
What up, Anthony? How you doing? Welcome.
Who can't be booed.
Absolutely. Hard to boo Anthony. It's true. Except, some people boo him for not watching Austin Powers.
But I like this, though, of Braun. He's trusting and respecting what Paul says. So we're building the bridge out here of.
It's just. Yeah, you can't trust Paul.
There's a thing. There's going to be a thing.
Yeah, Paul's an interesting cat. As we are minutes away from the main event. Anthony, hi.
As interesting, though, you show Jey Uso in the gym, in the weights, in the warm-ups and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
As I go from a Netflix ad into Papa John's.
Papa.
Yeah, KJ's gonna pop off on a Papa John's up there. Which has Papa John's really recovered since the Shacaronis or anything? I don't have too much. I have a Papa Gino's by me. That's the New England chain. I'm sure Boston can relate. I don't have a Papa John's, I have Papa Gino's. But Damien, that would be like KJ liking Moxley, what he does every single week. Fair enough. I don't even know what comparable we're getting at, but I'll take it. Yeah. Obtuse. Why did I start going and getting Timmy to obtuse, rubber goose, green moves, rubber juice? C Money, what up? Hello, my friend. With me. It was that team though in the backstage. It looked very much like Nikki when Nikki Cross was Nikki Cross before she was Sister Abigail. Hey, they can cross pollinate out here. Trust me. We still haven't had any clear distinction actually as to who's where and why. Braun needs to use his Steiner math to beat Oba. You got a 33 1/3% chance. Actually, well, no. Scott's son needs to do his fucking Steiner math to sit there and try and tell goddamn Goodell as to why he's not actually suspended 6 games, which WWE just waiting for this man to can get cut before they offer him a roster spot out here. But yeah, I think 100% that's going to be a thing. You go. They need to add that back to Ethan Page's theme song out here. As the slides is moving, looked like her from behind, right? What? Spaz, KJ, Nick, serious question. If Io Sky and Sophie Cunningham were a tag team, would they be the point assist? That is fucking hilarious to fucking actually think. That's gonna upset certain people. But yeah, that is clever as hell, Spaz. I will give you that. That is clever as hell. Let me scroll up to make sure I didn't miss anybody out there. Of Just Joe, Nick Bird Lady over Wendy Chu. I'll give you that. Even though I sat there and was praising Wendy Chu over Zaya Brookside, there is still, pun intended, a pecking order. I feel a little bit with that. Of Lyra's interesting. I really love that she's in character 24/7. Fine with it, fully with it. All of that. I don't know where she goes outside of she's sick boy from the fucking flock out here. She might need to flock off a little bit out here. KJ got the extra short sleeve. I'm telling you, he's getting more and more Kevin Owens. The closer we get to where Kevin Owens might win the world title, the more he's becoming Kevin. Brian, WWE raw fish. Something smells fishy on Monday night, and I think it might just be your comment. Because Penta no makeup out here with Ray and Gable, so they're all just cool with each other. But how we feeling so far on a Monday night? Has WWE continued to turn the corner on its kind of growth? Its reclamation project, its whole resurgence post SummerSlam? Are we still good with it? Are we still moving along, or is it fallen back into place that it was before? I wish Nick was joining us on Wednesdays for MJF. I will join you in spirit. Just when you see this scarf, you think of Big Nick out there. I don't know. But yeah, now even Andrade is heard of. Andrade might not even be in the match that he's supposed to face in the Force. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. It's all lost. Paul Paradise lost as Ray giving his blessings to Chad Gable out there, as KJ
Blessings.
giving us his blessing us with his presence, as I combined blessing of blessing and presence at the same time somehow, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
As next Monday, Phoenix versus El Piscal.
How can he even see? He's got a fucking grate in front of his face.
I never thought he'd make it to Raw, so that's pretty cool. Oh, but also on Raw, there you go. Dragon Lee versus Wagner Jr. Wagner Jr. might actually beat Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee got to beat Dom tonight. Give AAA the win.
I'll give you that. And But now, how do you feel of that? We had the whole discussion of overrated and not overrated and everything. Of this is all to see who decides to face Roman Reigns.
Yeah, your world champion's going to fight a lucha guy. Great.
But we could have done it at All Out. We could have done it at Worlds Collide. We could have done it here, there, everywhere.
Speak of the
she
devil.
looks sweatier and slimier the more I see her. It's like anyone remember the McBoyles from Always Sunny? She looks like a McBoyle.
But she looks like Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Damn.
It's like, you want to borrow my
car?
car?
Your title belt today.
Most neighbors ask for sugar. You want to borrow my goddamn car?
What kind of shit is that?
Yes, but she fully does she embody the character? Like at this point, like you praised her because she shows up to all the interviews, fully living it. This is her 24/7.
Very 24/7.
No, I'm saying with Lyra out here,
like holding on to it. Yeah,
invested in the gimmick out here.
Yeah, not enough people are doing that. And again, she's threatening Soul. She's threatening EO. She's gonna beat somebody up. Main event.
What are you doing? I'm kicking my own ass.
All right, we're gonna leave Roman up for this one. I don't have a graphic because they announced this during the opening segment. But main event time. Jey Uso coming out.
Depends on who gets delivered to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's the stip. Now, I did find out if Solo wins, the Bloodline shall leave him alone forever, which I thought they had. So I was
in perpetuity,
right? Like I feel like they did leave you alone, you little shit. Like talk about little brother syndrome.
Talking with them,
right? Start talking about little brother syndrome. Like you picked the fight,
bro. Been there. I didn't have sock and boppers past a certain period growing up because all of a sudden I fucking Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, my brother, and all of a sudden pencils got involved and we don't have these anymore.
Yeah, shit. No, it's true though, right? Like, wait, we weren't messing. We were just doing our own thing, and then you showed up on Raw to help LA. Like, now you're asking us to leave us what way?
With you, and now you want to quit us.
You came up here.
I swear, if I beat y'all just leave me alone. Like we weren't doing nothing with you. Number one in the hood, G. Well, is it also a little bit funny because Solo managed to run it back better than Jey ran it back a little bit?
It was so good. He got such a pop for it. One of the highlights of SummerSlam.
Well, is Solo a bigger baby face than Jey? I'll leave you with this. I'll try and skirt before they eat.
All right, Nick taking a pause for the cause. I promise, Jose, it's on my to-do list. I'm kind of at a phase now where I kind of working back through old shows and kind of just anything that has multiple seasons is good because it's just background fodder in a way. So yeah, keep checking with me. I'm gonna do it. I want to watch Ted Lasso as well. Anybody got some reviews on that? This match sponsored by Amazon Prime. The Samoan delivery service in effect. Who eat it on Monday night? I don't know. Let's go. Everyone feeling it. Who you taking, folks? We take a prediction on every single match. Don't forget, we are back here tomorrow, 7:45 for NXT. Looking forward to that one. It should be good. We'll see what they got going on as they head towards Heat Wave. So we got to get some things amped up. Is Waller taking on Cruz Santana? No, Cruz Montana. It'll sink in. Did you just laugh in Spanish? Jokes. Welcome, Juan. Goated. All right. I'm doing it, MDB. I hear good things. Main event, Jey Uso is now in your city. One's up. Right now I got a video of CM Punk dropping the elbow. It's his birthday today, too. Who? Just don't mistakenly watch different. I didn't even. I want to. What the hell?
I don't think so.
No, probably not. Probably not. Be careful what you search for, folks. It's in the Irish accent that really makes this whole thing come together for Lyra. That's a part of it. And yes, she's sweaty. She's a mess. She's not taking care of herself. She's pale. You know, again, it is very sick boy. It's very, twisted. She's gone off her rocker. She's snapped. She keeps saying that, like in interviews and such, Bailey's gone. Bailey, don't even ask about Bailey. It makes me feel like Bailey's not gone. Because usually when someone's gone, they just don't talk about it. The fact that she keeps bringing up Bailey's gone, it makes me, believe that Bailey's not too far away. But you got to push Lyra doing this. This is the best thing Lyra's done ever. So good for her. Wagner Jr. going to win the tournament. They have been pushing him, and now he's tag team brother, The Mountain. LOL. That's my pick. Reader, that's a good shout. They have been pushing Wagner. They do like Wagner a lot. A guy that has lineage and family and history with the company. Physically, he's probably the best match for Roman Reigns. I just think name value, Mexico City on a Monday Night Raw. Let's do Penta. Just feels like the biggest. If you announce Penta's going to fight Roman Reigns in Mexico City, if it's not sold out, it probably will be pretty quick. Yeet. Olay. Yeah. Oh, it's a struggle. Roman Reigns returns next week on Raw. Yes. I thought he was here tonight. Apparently not. Just his delivery service. Solo looked like he'd been hitting the gym, but like he's doing that prison workout, just all upper body. Solo for the win. This is Jay's warning shot. Pew. Yeah, I'm going Solo. I mean, I think unless there's some things at play here, Solo did, kind of say to LA, maybe you'll have my back. But then how long do you keep LA and everybody kind of trapped in this angle? My friend's birthday is Friday. I thought they were going to Roman would come out at the end of it. We got to wait till next week for the delivery. It's a week-long delivery. Where are we getting this from? I'm surprised Seth wasn't on the show tonight. He was supposed to be. I had not heard that he was supposed to be. But letting him breathe. I know, he was banged up. As we're milking the start of this one, finally we get the tie-up. Jay pushing little brother back. So Jay Uso gives us a promo. Your best shot. I'm saying. This is. I got to start over. I should have pre-read this one. How did I do, Uso? It's pretty close. I butchered it. Yeet. You forgot the There you go. All right, so Jay's giving Solo shit. I do like this kind of element of the match a little, where it does add that personal bit to it. Crowd's a bit on the quiet side right now. Run it back. Happy early birthday to your friend. Tell them to come here and celebrate with us. Good place to be on your birthday. Trust me, I know. I got it. Lyra is Helen Bonagard. No, That's pretty close. I got no problem with that comparable. And again, yeah, that's the vibe they're going with. Right? Like, they want her to be unhinged. They want her to be twisted. They want her to be that Marla type, right? She's a Marla, right? She's gone crazy. She's no one wants to be around her. She doesn't take care of herself. She's lost her mind. She can't find it. We share the OTC not there tonight. I don't know, reader. We are in the main event as far as Michael Cole goes. Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio official next week. I saw that conversation. So Chad Gable wants to fight the best lucha of all time. So he's going to have a match with Ray. Interesting. I feel like something's afoot there. It's too simple. Bloodline Vortex. It's like yeah. Welcome back.
As I pull myself out of the vortex, but yeah, no, you said hello to Mom Carter. So is she Fight Club? Is she that, or is she, hey, listen, we all know I'm not good with songs, okay? But is she that, or is she, Voldemort, he who shall not be named out there?
Again, I think different perspective. I like the Marla comparable, like the unhinged lady who would, cause you all kinds of trouble and needs her issues fixed and goes to therapy for sport, not actual help. But yeah, I mean, she's got that Voldemort vibe to her for sure. But definitely a whole new Lyra.
I need Hulk lullaby. I need Nick lullabies. It'd just be a lot of which, hey, he joined the Bald Head Society.
Just made me think of Get Yours Today, where we give you 99 songs on one CD. You get all the Big Nick lullabies. You get that classic hit. Also,
I'm so hard. I'm thinking of doing that, just taking all these and like get your 90s one hit wonder collection today. $9.99 or installment payments of $1.99.
You think you're special? That's track 1 and 2. We have a bonus remix.
Yeah, you got to pay extra for that edition.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
that's jokes.
But wicked, what up, my guys? Shout out the homie out there on the Instas and the tubes and everything. Shout out. I don't know if homie is out there in the New England areas, but the wicked out there feels very wicked. Used in the New England-y territory, so might be taking over the Northeast for the 99 to the 2000s.
Wicked fucking smart, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How was that?
Right. Yeah,
I thought that was close.
Boston Harbor, parked the car behind the Harvard Yard. Trust me, I felt like I was cheating as a goddamn Yankee
right
here. Well, which, by the way, I found perfectly of the Paul Heyman clip for everybody that's out there sandbagging Roman Reigns. I'm from New York. I'll queue up if you talk about my tribal chief. I was like, yes. I feel spoken to. As we're back in the action again. So what we got DoorDash and everything out here. What DoorDash takes a week's time to be delivered,
right? That's some international shipping.
Yeah. But now does this end in a no disqualification, a no contest, or what have you, a DQ,
right?
And kind of nobody wins.
It could be. I mean, I think someone has to win because you put a stip there that kind of requires some type of finality to it. Like we need an answer,
right? What a beautiful night in New York, and followed by was that English, Nick? No. Nicanese out there. Nicanese.
Someone made a comment, and I wanted to acknowledge real quick because it made me laugh. Where is it? I think it was Paul.
Hands up.
Where's Paul? He brought up Marla. So I can't find it, but Marla. It was funny because I called different Marla. Now we're confusing our Marlas, but Marla from A League of Their Own. No, that's Mika from NXT.
What are we even doing out here? There's no crying in wrestling. Right? There's no crying in wrestling.
Fucking jokes. There you go. Not gonna lie, I feel about Lyra. Okay. Put Mika Lockwood with Crazy Lyra.
The fucking princess and the toad. What the fuck you doing out there?
Right?
ribbit, motherfucker. It's not easy being green.
Not
Why
at all.
doesn't she say that on NXT? It's not easy being green.
Down goes Jay.
But I like how Solo's just doing everything Jay would at him. Like,
right.
This is, hey, big bro, I learned everything you do and that much better.
Right. Yeah,
I scouted you. I got all the moves scouted out here.
Uh-huh.
I know when you do this, you're going to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, even in the beginning, when right before you came back, I mean, there's that brotherly jabbing and gibbering the whole time, and they're both saying shit to each other. Oh, he's doing the quiche. He's doing the quiche.
Well, I mean, if he's the one that's got the posterior, respectively and prospectively, yeah.
12 probably.
Hello, my friend, we'll meet again.
I think 3, because that's all they had. I think 3, Money. I don't think they had more than 3 songs.
Well, it depends. Could you split it up?
What do you mean?
You cut it up and you do different parts of it as, different lullabies?
Different song. I would stretch it up that way?
Well, I mean, my own prison. You got some underrated ones out there for Creed. You got Creed is in my wheelhouse and my favorite band because of how much they are integral to the wrestling out there. You can't think of an Attitude Era video package without Creed.
They had some bang. Oh, down on the chest.
Creed or Saliva?
Saliva. I love Saliva. Let's go. That's zesty and plausible. No. Oh, dude. Is Roman going to be here tonight? No, the full-time wrestler Roman Reigns is not here tonight.
We don't know.
Right.
Are you his travel agent? No.
Right.
Did I misuse? Did I misuse?
What? No.
Amuse Bouche?
Amuse Bouche.
Solo Dolo in the dojo. Are we just trying to drop bars out here?
Right.
What are the names of Wu-Tang songs? Solo Dolo in the dojo.
Creed is Nick Drake. What are we saying now? Spinning solo.
So rock bottom.
We called it a spinning solo.
That's a goddamn rock bottom.
Spinning solo.
Is there any potential that
it sounds like a drink on a ladies' night? Can I get 2 spinning solos, please?
Can I get a solo Sokoa wine?
Oh, wait. We got a buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy.
Well, I was going to say.
No.
Not this way.
So it gets out. Here comes LA for sure, right?
But could there be a way to where Dwayne's backing a solo towards a Roman? Here's my avatar, my advocate. What happens?
Maybe. I don't know, man.
I don't want Dwayne, but if Dwayne's going to be a thing because Dwayne's box office numbers are fucking flailing and failing.
Right. Stained. Let's go. Aaron Lewis, shout out. In Massachusetts. I love it. Let's do it. This is an AHL hockey team venue. Is it?
It's in
Norfolk,
Virginia.
Right? Admirals, correct? Are they still the Admirals?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Now, minor league of what team?
It changes so much lately.
Pittsburgh?
Is Norfolk Pittsburgh now?
I'm guessing. Your guess is better than mine, I'll say that. Spear!
No.
Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. Signed, sealed, and delivered out here.
Close.
Welcome back to the family, Solo. You once was a baby face. You ain't going to be one no more. As Anthony out here, I really appreciate Wrestling for Life. I'm under hospice care for stage 4 colon cancer. Watching you gives me peace. Outpatient hospice care. Jesus.
Anthony, nothing but love. Yeah, that's, I mean, almost leaves you speechless, Big Nick. We appreciate you tuning in, and nothing I say here is going to be that profound, but we appreciate that we can take your mind off it, even for a moment. And nothing but love. Thank you for making us a part of your minutes. And yeah, just keep fighting the good fight, my guy.
Yeah, no, literally with that, it's one of those of like, you choose us? You choose us? Like, all things.
You choose us?
You choose you stop it. You can see where his heart breaks out here. But yeah, no,
as
we go to the lower third, so signed, sealed, delivered. DoorDash is on its way. Your package is on its way, Roman Reigns. But no, Anthony of again. No, that's just, it's stuff like that that's just almost like crazy to hear. Like, I don't know how to respond to it, because it's like, we would be doing this like if 2 people listen. So seeing that we have that impact on people is just insane. And just, you don't get how much you guys impact us. That even that's how we impact you. You impact us tenfold.
150%. And again, this channel is for the channel. Has always been about the fans. We build around the fans. We built it around the chat. We even have members of the chat that became team members. Look how that goes. But
you can't get rid of me. I'm like a fucking bug. Wow, Ray, what the fuck is that?
But nothing but love. Nothing but love, Anthony. Absolutely. That being said, as much as this is a hard transition, Raw is in Buffalo next week. Mika is that girl sitting in the ER, blushing at the dock, asks her boyfriend how he broke his finger. What?
No, Mika is, I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky.
Mika's sitting in the waiting room. If Mika's in the waiting room, it's because something broke off in her boyfriend.
Wow.
So that's a different story.
No Forks, Virginia out there. Yeah.
Boo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a rating out of 10. Raw has gone off the air. And yeah, I don't really give a shit about how that ended. That was boring as fuck.
Overall, did Monday Night Raw keep its momentum?
No.
Well, we had the whole WWE Raw and SmackDown post SummerSlam. Felt like it was turning the corner, and now it feels like we went down a back alley that we shouldn't have gone down.
Yeah, last Monday was strong. Last Monday was solid, and this one, to me, I like some stuff. I think there's potential. Lyra was cool. I thought it opened well. I like some of the pace of the matches. Theory did not have to go through 2 commercials with Tozawa. That made no sense. The story is Braun Breaker and where his mindset is, and how that will overall affect the vision. So you put him in the match with Tozawa, you get it done in one segment, and then you get to Oba. You know, that's what we're here for, Oba. Yeah, I mean, the main event, like, all right, so next week, Solo gets served up to Roman. Like, I, the whole night, thought Roman was going to be here. Like, Solo loses, and Jay and Jimmy drag him to the back. Jacob didn't even get involved, that I can remember. But, yeah, a little lackluster. Kind of went off the air, just, and I don't know if people are that much into, like, this Bloodline side mission.
Well, right. Well, Almighty Pop, I don't think we missed you, or especially we didn't miss you by intention or anything like that. But got no love today, but it's all still love, guys. I just want to say I'm here. We know we appreciate you. And we do our best at times. Trust me. I think Raw tried to do their best, and it came up lacking of. To me, this almost feels like when at times when we say an AEW pay-per-view, a Fallout pay-per-view show, or Fallout Dynamite feels lacking. There's nothing that I feel that is a takeaway, a remembrance, and anything that I'm going to remember that happened tonight, that I'm going to remember I'm still struggling as the stream ends to remember what happened tonight because that was so inconsequential of what happened. Yeah, I said multiple-syllable words. I can say things, vocabs.
You made me chuckle.
Shut up.
You got there. But yeah, I mean, I want to know what's happening with Braun and Heyman. What's this flirtation? Is this like Paul's master plan to like get like Paul made Braun break
What do you need
crazy
me for? But you need me for
right? Like, oh, you think you don't need me? Well, you're gonna keep coming back to me for advice, and I'm gonna keep feeding into make you snap. But then that's when you become kind of mine, like my property, my
Braun snaps and goes out, gets rid of the vision. He just breaks away. I want to be free.
He definitely feels
free.
I feel like coming up now, they're going to have a tag team title match. And I'm telling you, folks, if they announce a tag team title match on a Raw, tune in because they're about to drop the belts. Braun will be distracted by Oba, or the music will hit. They're dropping the belts. So hold on tight.
Boston out here. Well, shout out Nair. Shout out everybody in the chat out there about Boston. Triple Con gave us a splendid ad-filled sports entertainment show tonight. Thank you, Sir Triple H, Triple Con. You are the best. I promise I didn't use my brain watching show tonight. Right. Brother.
Jokes.
I don't. This might be like a 4 or something. I'm
at 5. I'm at 5, so don't feel bad.
I mean, this was indifference. This was.
I think there was
there. I can't tell you tomorrow what happened.
Yeah, no, I agree a lot of it in that way, but I mean, I think there was enough there that it gets to the kind of the halfway mark.
What?
But it's one of the
what? You sat there and gangbanged how Dom couldn't lose and Dom lost.
Okay, but I told you the stuff I did. Like, I actually spent like 7 minutes telling everybody what I thought was good about the show. But yeah, that's why I'm at a 5 because again, I mean, the ending's lackluster. The main event goes off soft. I don't really care that Solo's being delivered. I guess we'll put them in a package. But yeah, I mean, the back half especially felt a little lackluster.
Couldn't even pay for overnight shipping. Couldn't even pay for overnight shipping out there.
It's that part-time overrated champion.
Gotta save that money out there. Yeah.
Right.
When the checks only come in once a month, you gotta save them monies. But
right. Well, folks, get your prediction, your ratings in. We'll click through a few and then get out of here. 3 out of 10, T's and P's to Anthony. We are rooting for you and praying for you, man. Cancer needs knee pads. Facts in the biggest of ways. And again, why we say it, we preach it every chance we get. We remind everyone, tell the people you love them. Bury old bullshit. You can't change the past. You can only be good today. So worry about today and make the best of it, make the most of it. And if we can make you smile, God, that's a pretty cool thing.
It's a pretty fucking humbling thing, honestly. And even then, still, I almost still kind of don't like using or saying the C word. It's one of those, like, the boogeyman of, like, if I don't say it, I won't invoke it kind of thing. Because,
and crazy. And I mean, I think we've all been impacted. And it's, I mean, of all the money's kicking, all the human money's kicking around, you think we'd have some better answers. But 7.5, 10 out of 10. Liv was on the show. That makes sense. 0 to 10. No Trish. There you go. Also makes sense. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in. 5 out of 5. 10. Meh. Didn't tickle my fancy. Nobody likes when your fancy is not tickled.
Well, again, you were at a 5. I was at a 4. Of like, this isn't a resounding, and especially coming off of what was one of their better Monday Night Raws of 2026. This feels like a big step back.
Well, you asked it right out of the gate, Nick, of, did they maintain momentum? Nope.
Slow that shit down. Slow way down.
And yeah, I mean, that might be one of the, maybe, we call him triple safe, but maybe it's triple slow. Like everything's so fun. He tells stories like Morgan Freeman.
Everything is building.
Like Morgan Freeman out here telling stories. Just at that pace.
At that point, Andy Dufresne crawled through a mile of shit.
Poor guy. I give it an 8 out of 10. Was a bad show.
Ooh.
No Roman, no Seth. Solo main event, Jey Uso, I don't care. And still somehow ended up at 7 or 8.
Yeah, but is that more in a case in your camp of no Roman and can still have some people say it's a 7 or an 8?
Right. Mailed in. That's the bull. But it did. It felt like, yes, some like the WWE fans are going to point out they were progressing this and they progressed that. They progressed Braun. Yeah, okay, they had some good stuff. Felt like half a show. Felt like half the show. Maybe.
It's even that. Like, honestly, like what we're hearing the recap right now. What is a memorable thing that happened tonight? What's something that sticks out in your brain?
Solo being amazing. Lyra killing it. Lucha match.
And that's it.
Lucha match. Shit. I'm getting
You're struggling here. At 3. You're struggling at 3.
Yeah. I mean, like, you're going to get accused of mailing it in when Tozawa and Austin Theory
go your longest
3 segments. Of the night. Yeah, it goes 3 segments. And it was, it was what it was supposed to be, but it was long as shit.
No, that was never supposed to be 3 segments. That was
no. The match itself, as far as the bad guy beats up the little good guy, like that all was, but they took way too long to do it.
Oh yeah.
6.4, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. God forbid they. Come on, yeah, I know you're laughing. Jokes.
You can't say that with a straight face.
Yeah, like shit.
You can't read that statement with a straight face.
I've been advocating for Otis and Tozawa. If they're getting pops from the crowd, they're a good, mid-card tag team that gets response and can have fun. However, this was a bit much. 7.5. Thank God for Roxanne Perez. I mean, that's interesting, but again, the match wasn't overly memorable, like you said.
Well, they even took less segments than goddamn Tozawa out there. Tozawa's going through 3 commercial breaks out there for Austin Theory. Everybody loves Austin Theory and everything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But no, everything else felt like it just advanced to the next one. Like there was nothing that felt memorable or anything like this. Felt like we just got to the next show.
SmackDown felt a lot more exciting for me.
Oh, for sure. Well, all of last week felt way more exciting.
Yeah, crazy. 7 out of 10. Let's go. KeyBank next week. Would that be one of the first kind of big events in that facility?
No, because it's not the new Highmark. That's what you think of. KeyBank.
Highmark. My bad. All right.
No, you're good. Trust me, it's weird having to remember.
Right.
It's like you with the Toronto and all the Canadian arenas and everything of remembering where it is and everything.
Yeah, well, our big bullshit is there's like a Rogers Center, Rogers Place, Roger.
So it's all under one thing. Yeah, no.
You're like,
we keep everything simple. We have Highmark and New Highmark. We had Old Yankee Stadium and New Yankee Stadium.
There you go.
Keep the names the same.
8 out of 10 Zendayas. That's okay. Jose?
Well, you're out there watching the Spider-Man.
Oh, the Spider-Man. That's right.
For sure. Yeah.
There you go. Well, he found his way home. Let's go.
I tell you, that was more exciting than this Monday Night Raw. I can guarantee you that.
Mm-hmm. People keep doing and C Money made me chuckle because I keep seeing people say this of like, oh, that episode was terrible. It must have been chat. I'm hoping that AI can do better. Honestly, like if this is AI, if this is ChatGPT, I would hope that AI would be better. Like this is bad. This is bad. This is programming.
You're going to start something in me that I don't know if you want to finish out here because very much of AI shouldn't be used and everything like that. I think fully expectedly, like this is some shit that seems like some AI because it's fucking nonsense that doesn't have any sort of payoff and everything. This to me feels exactly what it would be.
Okay, I mean, we're worried about the robots taking over the world. They can't do it if they write stories like
John
this.
Connor. Yeah.
Right, this is not good.
Skynet. This is how we defeat Skynet. Is you book a wrestling show?
Yeah, you terribly. It's to make it better. The ending was so bad. The ending was bad. It almost felt like it ended like earlier, like a minute or two. Nothing like even the main event wasn't a bad match. I just didn't give a shit. The crowd was quiet.
It didn't feel like a main event even.
No, we were like, but wait, there's not more.
There's more Raw, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, no shit. I can't wait to see two rants from KJ. I know we didn't get to this earlier, Damien. I didn't want to kind of dive too deep into it. All I'm going to say about the Jericho situation is why. That's it. We'll talk more about it, but why is he fighting Kevin Knight? Why? What? What are we doing?
Slow it down. Slow it way down.
What are we doing?
Well, did you see that they've announced the pay-per-view match that they had on Dynamite of Darby and Kevin Knight are going to have the TNT title match at All In?
But what the fuck are we doing?
Yes, exactly.
What the fuck are we doing?
Your hesitation and your hiccup in that response fully explains everything that, yes, no, they just did everything before they did everything. Christ, Andrade's out there going to the doctors after he came back from Grand Slam Mexico. We don't even know if he's going to be out there.
Rumor is he's injured. So, yeah, I mean, shit, he's the number one entrant into the big battle royal, buddy.
But we got to fight to see who's number two.
That's insane. See, people are really questioning Dom Dom's booking in the MJF. I'd rather be Dom Dom than MJF. I'll put it that way.
Hate both? Can I hate both?
You can hate both. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I get it. I kind of hated that he lost tonight too. Shit.
Yeah, Mr. Fucking Advocate.
Oh, like shit. I mean, I'm like, okay, they'll bounce back. They give him Dragon Lee. No. Dom Dom's having a bad run here. I don't know what's up. 6 out of 10. Oba, Braun Breaker. Yeah, that was good. I like that. Just took too long to get to it, but it was good. It's one of my 1 points or one of my 5 points. He's trying to see. We're saying about
5-point marketing scheme on how Monday Night Raw was good tonight.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Paul, for sure. And I just try and offer my 2 cents as we go here. But I mean, I feel like sometimes the fans are impatient, but even myself at times, I'm like, it feels like triple slow. Like it's just, just keep tuning in. Like sometimes give us some shit. Like tonight was just one of those, like episode 1 of 8. So, and we, episode 1 or episode 2 of 8, like, we're not much is happening. That's what it feels like.
Remember, we're coming off of episode 11 out of season 5 right now and everything.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to that shit. It's like,
yeah,
we do what we do. No, Paul, figure out something else that you fucking do because this ain't it.
Right. Yeah, just a little like, better luck next time.
We're 5s and 4s and 3s and everything. We're not 8s and 9s. We've seen some couple outliers, but nobody's really out there. Like, we're not in the margin of saying that we're in a 4 and a 5 on this.
Yeah, no, I think, and again, for us playing it, kind of as true as we could, I was not entertained by this one. I understand a 4. Maybe somebody stretches it to a 6, maybe, but to me tonight was very a 5. And not a good Raw. Not my favorite Raw. We'll see if they can bounce back. NXT tomorrow, and then all week long as we head towards. We're heading towards. What are we heading towards?
Sunday night main event. Well, Heat Wave.
Sunday night main event, Heat Wave, all that stuff. I completely blanked. But yeah, we're here all week. Dynamite. Thursday, we got Impact. Dynamite, of course, on Wednesday. Friday, SmackDown. We got more coming your way, folks. Lots to get into, lots to watch. Like, share, subscribe, follow all the socials. But this was a good one. I mean, a fun night. Not a good show.
This was a good one. That ain't. But yeah, no, I'm not so jaded by Sweet Cheeks out there because he beat Jack Doyle. So we're getting ever so close to the dream match that everybody wants of Moxley or Nigel McGuinness versus Eddie Kingston out there. But yeah.
But Austin Theory sucks, guys.
Yes. Facts. 100%. 100%. Austin Theory sucks. Up to Eddie Kingston. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side. Have a good night.
Go, Josh, go! Yeah, let's go! Woo, I'm ready! Ha!